Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Got a lot to do today. I don't know what I'm going to get done, but I got a lot to do. I set up my first project while I wait for people to come. What am I stepping on? Oh, hold on. I don't know why this is on the floor. Sid, thank you. A lid to a lid to a container because we're trying to get some organization in our life. My husband organized my shelf up here for me yesterday and forgot, or don't, maybe he don't know, that I hate the Bixby button. Oh, I constantly accidentally hit it. Anyway, he organized my little shelf up here, and maybe he doesn't know that I also use the shelf to set my camera on. I have this throw that I made. Didn't have a home, and it has a home now. I promised someone a long time ago that I would finish it off and send it to them. And maybe you guys will see what I'm doing. Hold on. Oh, if I do that, then I can't see the chat. Or maybe I can this way. Oh, Bixby. Oh, I hate the Bixby button. Oh, well, I guess I can't set it up so you guys can see what I'm doing. When you crochet something, in particular, when you have multiple colors, you have to finish it off by weaving or sewing your ends in. And I don't know one crocheter that particularly likes that part of the job, and I'm no exception. I hate it. And most of my projects that are just sitting around have not been completely finished because I have not weaved in the ends because I can't stand to do it. So, hello, Uncensored Eats. How are you? Sorry, my camera does not want to. My tripod is not being good to me today. How are you? I love your videos. Oh, I wish I could cook like you. I'm just not good at cooking. And I have my barking committee. There's a leaf outside or something. I'm sure it's nothing important. But every time I go live, they have to make sure to bark. What I'm doing is I have this throw that I planned on sending a good friend of mine here on YouTube. And I need to finish it by sewing in or weaving in the ends. When you change a color, you have tails such as, I don't know if y'all see that, like that. And I tend to hate to do that. I'm really bad at finishing things off that way, especially if they don't have a particular place they're going, which this I just made because I wanted to make it. And so I never quite finished it, but it has a home now. And if you've been watching my videos, I live in this gigantic house that is full, all 4 stories is full of stuff. And so I've been slowly getting rid of it. And here is one Afghan that I made just to, I thought the pattern was neat. And I made it and never did anything with it. And now I'm getting ready to finish it off by sewing in these stupid ends. And it is going to Pennsylvania as soon as I get it done and washed, because it's been sitting in the closet for some time now collecting dust, and I forgot my scissors. So hold on, guys, I'm going to, oh nope, they're right here. I didn't have to go very far. I thought my scissors were in the other room, and they were not. So that's what I'm doing right now. I thought I'd come on and chat. Triple D, hello. I actually have looms. In fact, I have 5 of them in my dining room laying on the floor that I've been tripping over for the past month. My daughter does the loom. My mom did the loom a lot. I have done the loom some, but I crochet more than I do anything, and I cannot knit. My mom spent hours and hours and hours and hours trying to teach me how to knit, and I just never sunk in my head any. So crocheting is my thing. But Uncensored Eats, you're an amazing cook. We all have our talents. My talent of finishing off an Afghan is not one of them. So here we go. I'm still all huffy puffy. Sorry, guys. It's like sinus infection just isn't going anywhere. I mean, it's not as bad today as it has been, but breathing through my nose is just not happening. As Triple D, Uncensored Eats is a awesome friend I met over the weekend, and she does a lot of seafood things. You might like her channel. I know that you like fishing and whatnot. So it's a nice quiet day here. I woke up my daughter to go to class because she goes to class early on Mondays. And it was like 7:45, and I'm like, Kayla hasn't gotten up yet. So I ran up there because I know her first class is at 8, and I was panicking and knocking on her door. I'm like, you're late for class. And she's like, Mom, it's spring break. I think she only told me that like 30 times and just totally went, phew. So I woke her up for no reason, but trust, Kayla can go right back to sleep, no problems there. So I haven't heard, nobody has come downstairs. Dan is off to work. And I have a list of things I want to do. The weather's finally getting nice. And I know I'm sure she's really annoyed with me. The one time I remember to go wake her up because she's missed class twice. And sorry, I'm wearing that bra today. I don't want to stay up. And I forgot to go wake her up because I can never remember which day she has early class. I know Friday for sure, but the one morning that I'm like on my game and gonna go wake her up, it's spring break. Maybe if it was more spring-like outside, I would have remembered it was spring, but you know, it is what it is. And she gets to enjoy her spring break because she quit her job, but no fear, she got another one. She's gonna work at the college 3 days a week for a couple hours, so that will give her a little bit of money. She was just going to live off her grant, but she likes to spend money, so she got this other job, and that's great because she can work for the school and get paid through the school and work on homework and all that great stuff while she's there. So she did it last year for a semester, and she really liked it, so she won't have to, you know, this job at the school will at least pay for her insurance on her car and her phone bill and all that adulting like stuff. Man, I crocheted this really tight. I cannot, I'm using an itty bitty hook too. I can't get it through. So I came on late because I was at Cab Sevens and he watched my latest video, which thank you guys for all the wonderful, kind, supportive comments you gave me on that video. That video was really hard for me to make. I wasn't even sure that I was going to upload it. I was going to actually refilm it and try to do it without crying. But I just said the heck with it and I was going to upload it anyway. But I've got a lot of kind words of encouragement and I really needed those. So I'm glad I uploaded it. And now the box is sitting on my dining room table. It was not an envelope. I tried the envelope and it was just way too much to go in that envelope. So I keep moving the washer. So I found a box and then I went to tape it up and we had no duct tape. So Dan bought me 2 rolls of duct tape. That's not your regular duct tape. I just got to choose which one I want to use. Because you know I love wrapping in duct tape. Oh, I hate this part of this job. Oh, it's so tedious. Yep, I know you have a pocket knife or a kitchen knife or something that you can open my lovely wrapping job with. Uh, so I went into, let me make sure I get the name right, Nana's Cooking Corner yesterday morning. And she spoke highly of you, Triple D. Said that I had a friend that came in there often. I said, well, I know who that is. I know who that is. These scissors won't even cut a wet noodle, I don't think. Had fun hanging out in there for a little bit. I stream topped a lot this weekend because I was just lazy, and Dan kept bringing up stuff that like kind of got me all emotional. It has been an emotional weekend. Oh my, between that video I did and then, hold on just a minute, I'll show you. It's right in here. Oh, I thought it was right in here. So I didn't be thinking, oh, here it is. Try to get all of it. He was down in the basement, like organizing stuff because we were really trying to dig through this house and get rid of stuff. And the first thing he found was this elementary teacher certificate. I'm gonna have to put this in my pile of stuff we've got in the house. All it really says on the front is Verna Emily Koeh. Cole, probably. There's a lot of Coles around here. Oh, don't tell her that. I'll feel bad. It has a date, but it's cut off. It's like it was folded, like tri-folded. But on the back of it, it has a lot of like signatures and stuff. And what does it say? The certificate is registered and made valid for, oh, I can't read this writing. Can't read the name, but it's from 9/6/1938. And it says a county, but I don't recognize the county at all. But it has been renewed. It was renewed in 1938, 1939, 1940, 1941, and 1942. You can see that back there. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's going to go in my, I'm going to go get me one of them cute little decorative boxes and put all this stuff that I find, that we're finding as we dig deeper into stuff. I already have quite a bit. And then Dan brought this up and asked me if I recognize this person. I do not. It's like on a piece of cardboard or something, but I have no idea who this person is. So maybe I'll put it on Facebook. I don't know. And then he came up with something that, thank you, Triple D. Then he came up with something that he was like, I don't know where this stuff came from. Do you recognize it? And let's go back to a little memory. My mom found a use for everything. Everything. And this is a pillowcase thing. You know, when you go to Walmart and you buy a pillowcase, it comes in one of those plastic zipper things. Well, Daniel came up with this. You know, this, Lori and I were just talking about one of these the other day. This and this puzzle. I remember playing this game with my dad, a thousand times. And then this is a little puzzle where you try to get these little L things in this little black, like L-shaped thing here. And then all these, for my dad's 60th birthday, I think, we got him a construction cake because he likes those kind of things. So that was the construction toys off the cake. And this, I don't even know where this came from. It's a little like square puzzle where you twist it around and try to make the animals. It's probably out of some kind of like kids meal or something. Oh, sorry, we're getting glare. Kids meal or something. I have not seen that stuff in probably 20 years. So, yeah, it kind of made me teary-eyed. I don't think about since my mom died, I try not to think of my dad because that just like really gets me. So saying that just kind of brought back tears along with the video and everything else. But it is Monday and Marie is here. And Marie, I am finishing up this Afghan that I promised you 100 years ago that I was going to send you. And I said I had to finish up the tails on it, which is what I'm doing currently. Then I'm going to throw it here in the Rage Against the Machine washer and see if the washer will wash it. And then it will be on its way to Pennsylvania. I gotta wash it first. It smells really dusty. You know how you have stuff in your closet forever and it just don't really smell. It just has that like musky, is that the right word? Dusty smell to it. So I made this probably, so we've been here 2 years, probably 3 or 4 years ago. I really like the pattern. I still do. I would love to make another one. The only problem is that it's not like a full-size blanket. It's more like a lap robe type deal. The pattern itself, actually, it's considered a baby blanket, to be honest, but I think it's only a baby blanket if you want it to be a baby blanket, and if you make it the color of a baby blanket, and I really don't think this is baby blanket like. So when I worked in the nursing home, you know what would make this easier? If I had some glasses. Hold on. You know, if you watch my haul video, you know I bought like 15 pairs. So let me go grab a pair of glasses because that would make this so much easier. I just gotta figure out where I put one. Those are sunglasses. I don't want those. Here we go. Alrighty then. I always think I'm prepared to do something and then I'm not. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Awesome, awesome. Always good to be healthy. I'm not. Although this morning I had a blood sugar of 108. That blows out my lowest blood sugar in the morning of all time the other day of 116. So now I had a blood sugar of 108. So yay to that. Some of these like stitches I do is really hard to hide the tails because there's no real place to hide them. Hey, Jay Kurt, how are you? Good to see you. How are the babies? I bet they are up walking and getting into everything now. Cooperate with me. I tried to turn the camera so you could see what I was doing, but then I couldn't read the chat. So, struggles in life. Oh well. So, I got the silverware packed up, about ready to duct tape it. I need Marie to send me a message with her address because well, I'll be honest, quite frankly, I'm lazy and I don't want to go looking through hundreds of messages to find it. So I can get this all to the post office. Maybe tomorrow. I think tomorrow is supposed to be like in the 50s, and then Wednesday it's going to be 60, but it's going to rain all day. Which, oh God, this girl. Monday, Saturday, was it Saturday? Yeah, it poured rain, even thundered a little bit. And Dan went to my friend March's to do some wiring. You know, she's the one that we're gonna get the flooring from, and I asked about if he measured the door for our bathroom, because we're getting really close to bathroom door and flooring. I don't know if you can tell, we stained this, but I think we're gonna have to go back over it. It didn't go dark enough. Anyway, he went out there and he said that there's no way that you can barely get in her driveway, and there is no way that you can get to her house. You're gonna sink it in the mud to your woohoo. So yeah, that was not happening this weekend. So it raining Wednesday. We really don't, there's so much, the ground is so saturated that we really don't need any more rain. I really don't want any more rain, because I'd really like to get stuff done. Now it's finally warming up, and then it's going to rain, and come on, Mother Nature. You have floors to wax. I bet your floors are the shiniest, prettiest things in the world. My floors look terrible because no sense in waxing when you are in construction. No sense in waxing when it does nothing but snow and rain. Sylvia, hello. Love you. You feel energetic today, Marie? Oh, that's good. I feel energetic. Oh, here's somebody's coming down the stairs. How are you, Sylvia? I'm so glad you're back out in the YouTube world. I missed you. You better email me your email me your like contact information so that I can get a hold of you. I had a call. It's probably telling me about my warranty on my vehicle. I'm live streaming. Do I need to block? No. All right. Someone is awoken from the upstairs. Hello, Exploring with Ginger. How are you?
There's two sausages sleeping next to each other.
Yeah, they act like it's 30 below. So they're over there snuggling for warmth, like I make them freeze. The two dogs are snuggling by the heat vent over there.
Your sausages.
My sausages, my low riders. For anybody new that just came in the room, I am finishing off an Afghan that I made a long time ago. I crochet, and anyone who crochets knows that weaving in and sewing in the ends is probably the most dreaded job of the whole project. It's not enjoyable at all, but it has to be done, and that's what I'm doing. I tried to point the camera down so you could see what I'm doing, but then I couldn't read the chat. Hey, Jessica girl, how are you? And just so you know what I'm doing, here's the Afghan. It's a lap blanket, actually, and it's going to Marie Kaplinger. I told her a long time ago I'd send it to her, and I never got around to finishing it off to send it to her. But today I am doing that, and then I'm going to wash it in this wonderful washing machine I have here, as well as some entertainment. So, I've been just going through getting rid of stuff. I have so much stuff. So much. And, my one plan today, I was talking to my husband yesterday about this, is I was going to go up in the attic and start working in the attic. But, to get to the attic, you have to go through Michaela's room. And, she's asleep because it's spring break. Ariel, is my coffee cup sitting on the island? Oh, it sounds like someone else is up. I'm live streaming. Do I need to block?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm fully clothed.
Huh?
I'm fully clothed.
Are you fully clothed? Well, that's good. Michaela's fully clothed, and she'll be coming down these stairs right here.
You'll ask these questions like we ever come down here.
Well, sometimes you guys don't want to be seen on live stream. I respect that.
Sister, I need your help setting stuff up.
Well, I was going to say, here she comes, Miss America, but you didn't come downstairs.
What's this switch? I need internet stuff.
Uh-oh, I lost my...
Well, I'm making...
Oh, dear. I
Are
lost
you eating
my...
my burritos? What? Are you eating my burritos? No, I'm eating Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, she puts burritos in the toaster.
I didn't hear...
It's the new way we do things here.
I didn't hear the toaster until she said that.
Does everyone ever eat burritos for breakfast?
I don't know.
I don't know.
There are breakfast burritos.
Oh, they smell good. There she comes, Miss America.
Are you saying my Pop-Tarts smell good?
Oh, those Pop-Tarts smell good.
Strawberry.
Yeah, that's why they remind. The smell reminds me of those toaster. God, I can't talk. The smell reminds me of the strawberry toaster strudels. There we go. Huh? Well, the dogs barked once. It might have. It's about that time. Why are you expecting something? Well, if I get a check for $1 million, let me know. Oh, she's all right, Marie. I mean, I don't want to get rid of her or anything. Either one of them, they're all right. But I was not one bit hungry until Ariel started making them Pop-Tarts. I can't eat Pop-Tarts. They're trying to kill me. I don't have a very large life insurance policy, so doing me in isn't going to do you any good. Man, this... Yes, I love Pop-Tarts, but I don't like mine toasted, which is a great debate in this house, whether or not Pop-Tarts should be toasted or not. I had a whole live stream about this debate several months ago. Why am I getting so much stuff from the county? Are they going to raise my taxes? Probably.
That's a tax receipt.
Oh, because I paid off my taxes. Well, it's nice to know they got their money.
I remember playing with this stuff.
Dad found that. Asked me if I recognized any of it. He had never seen it before.
I remember playing with this. And this. But like this mostly. I don't even know what it's from.
My taxes have been paid in full. Proof right there. That little nightmare is over for
This might
the year. What?
She's milk.
Well, you got cats, so look it up.
Well, they can't.
All right, thank you, Marie. I will probably...
No! Go away! Go! Leave!
Cats.
Move!
Casper said.
Move! Move! He will not leave this. He will not.
Yeah, he broke into our room this morning. Casper's a little jerk.
No.
Casper's a little jerk, but we love him.
Go away.
Anyway, I will probably get this sent out. I'll probably send it all. Everything I send, I'll probably send out at one time. So probably sometime midweek,
Who's that going to?
Marie. And then I have the silverware that I'm sending to Triple D to do silverware art with. And then I got some other packages that need to go out. I gotta weave in these tails and I hate it. There's gotta be a better way.
Yeah.
But there's not, so just weave them in and deal with it. I'm sorry. What time is it? 9 o'clock. She really made me hungry than Pop-Tarts.
It's 10 o'clock.
Those time changes got me messed up. Last time change, I didn't even notice it. This one, I'm all messed up. It's 10 o'clock already. What did I do with my morning?
I slept.
Yeah, I know. I was just telling them how I was on top of things this morning. Make sure you weren't late for class. And,
Well, I checked the time when you came in to wake me up.
it was too late anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I was just, see, I'm an hour off. See, I don't know. I can't handle this time change. I'm all sorts of different types of messed up.
But I'm on spring break.
The fall one doesn't bother me, just the girl. For some reason, I can play right through that. It doesn't bother me at all.
Because we gain an hour.
Springtime, I'm all messed up. Yesterday, my blood sugars and taking my insulin and everything, it was so screwed up. I'm surprised my blood sugar was 108 this morning. At least it's going to be nice the next couple days, so at least it feels like spring since the time changed, but
It's gonna thunderstorm.
it's going to thunderstorm
It's gonna thunderstorm.
and do all that fun stuff. Better than snow.
I thought I saw snow someplace in the forecast.
Well, I think you need to go get your eyes checked and go on with that nasty talk that you're talking. It's not allowed.
This is from like 19.
Yeah, Dad found that, and then he found this picture of this person. I think I'm going to put it on Facebook and see if anybody recognizes them, because I don't know who they are. Or maybe it is family, and I just don't know it, but I've never seen that day in my life, so.
Wait, this is a diploma.
Yeah, it's a certification of teaching elementary school. You know, back in the day, people went to teacher colleges. That's where my granny got the violin from, was Emporia. It used to be Emporia Teaching College. Now it's Emporia State University. The more you know. I got a stain on my shirt already. I'm really angry. I can't have anything nice. Never, never. Oh, some of these is really hard to.
I really want chicken.
Well, that was random.
Yeah. But like.
You don't want to go there?
No. I'm still kind of frustrated.
Or are you still kind of salty over the situation?
Yes. It's like.
I'm kind of salty over the situation myself. She put in her 2 weeks notice, probably the best that anyone ever put their 2 weeks notice in the establishment she worked at. And then they just up and didn't put her on the schedule and didn't even tell her. But then she hurried up and called her to tell her that she was really sorry that she didn't tell her. Because they're a bunch of pansies and they don't like to face bad situations. And they know that sometimes I can be a little harsh on Facebook to people that do my family wrong. And so yeah, we're a little salty with them. And the only reason why they called her afterwards was they said, you do a lot of business with us and we don't want to lose your business. Well, guess what? It might take a minute, but you've lost it for now.
I haven't been in there since.
I haven't said anything on Facebook either, so I think I should get an award or something for that, because me being quiet when somebody does my family wrong. Man, them stairs look dirty. Oof.
Yeah.
Probably a whole entire cat coming down them stairs. So that's that situation, which is sad because it's a gas station that's really close, but if you're gonna run a business, and there's two of them, it's a husband and wife that runs it. I mean, one of them could have, but that's how they do. They just like ignore the situation, somebody gets fired, they just don't put them on the schedule and they don't tell them. What's the matter, Sky Baby? Here. My Sky was crying. I don't know why she was crying. So I gave her an extra blanket because Tinker is hogging the one that I have set down there. Okay. Yeah, that was very rude of them. They fired a girl probably a month ago, and that's what they did to her. They just didn't put her back on the schedule, and then she came in, and they're already gone by the time these evening people come in. And one of the people that work there, who has worked there for a really long time, is my neighbor right over there. And she has a mouth that sometimes she's one of those people that you kind of want to say, you really need to stop talking because you're digging a hole. She's one of them. And she was going around telling everybody that Kayla was quitting so she could move in with her boyfriend. And that's not why she quit. She quit because she needed to concentrate on school and her extracurriculars so she could keep her scholarship she currently has and continue to have scholarships to pay for school next year. And in the grand scheme of things, her keeping her scholarship was more important than a job. So yeah, I'm a little irritated about that as well. But I was good. I didn't go off on anybody about it. I guess people's gonna think what they want to think anyway. But she might be a little confused when every day when she walks to his house, Kayla's car sitting here. But anyway, I'm just boycotting it for a little bit till I get over being irritated with them. I even have these glasses on, I still can't see. How did I ever crochet? Oh, who's next? Who's the next one to come on down? There's only 2 of you, so.
Who's your favorite daughter?
The crazy lady. Hello, Carolyn. How are you? What is your plans today? Because I kind of thought about going up in the attic.
I have no plans.
So me going up in the attic won't bother you? I really am perplexed about the silverware situation. If anybody watched that video, the fact that there was knives and forks missing, and I don't know if maybe they were just dirty and they were in the, like, what do we call it thing, the drainer, and I put them somewhere else. But the fact that there was only one knife and it makes me want to go upstairs and dig around. So I thought maybe I'd go upstairs and dig around on my stream, show you the treasures that I may or may not find. Probably watch me cry for one reason, that there's so much stuff up there I'm overwhelmed, and another finding stuff that I just emotional about it, I guess. But I may be here the rest of my life getting this blanket ready for Marie because I can't seem to get things to work here. I don't know, any of you think an attic live stream would be entertaining? There is stuff that's not been unearthed for 2 years, if not 2.5 years up there. I know there's a broken TV up there because Dan was trying to get something, and he got mad and threw the TV. It was one of those old
200-pound.
200-pound jobbies with the VCR and DVD player in it. Thank you, Carolyn. I love this shirt. I found it on Amazon, and it's one of my favorite words. Even though when I was in Nana's room, I said I just am up to shenanigans, she thought that was a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I also have this really cool psychedelic cat riding a llama. I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, a cat riding a llama with shamrocks and stuff on it. One of them $4.99 Walmart shirts. Okay, back to... So Triple D thinks it would be fun for me to go up to the attic and lose my mind. So as soon as I get Marie's blanket done... And Marie, if you're still in here, if any of these tails like come out, if you see them like after you wash it, and you can wash it like you wash anything else, don't worry about it necessarily, because they should be knotted in there really well. I noticed a couple blankets that I've made that I've washed many times. You can start seeing the tails come out. They're a little frayed. It's on the back side, just don't show anybody the back. Just like with any art project, the back is always the most ugliest part. Oh, yesterday I was going, was it yesterday or day before? I was stream hopping out of boredom, and I found this channel called Whimsical or Whimsy Creek Studio. And she like does all kinds of cool stuff with paint. It's so fun and relaxing. More like the last video I watched, she has this little app on her phone where she spins and it tells her what type of style she's going to do, and then she spins it again, it tells her what her base color is, and then she spins it again and it tells her how many colors she's going to use, and then she spins it that many times to find out what colors she's using. And yesterday it was Flip Cup. And so she took this canvas and put her base color down, and then she took like a shot glass and put all six colors, put it all in the cup, and then put the thing over. She flipped it over and just let the smear, and it turned like marble-like. And she had like this heater thing that would heat up the paint a little bit, and then she would turn it and let it swirl some more, and then oh, it was so cool. I wish I could be talented like that. I just make one big mess. Oh, what did Carolyn say? Awesome, Carolyn. I recently tracked my heritage to find out that my grandma was 100% Irish. So that's pretty cool. So I'm really celebrating. I got quite the outfit over there. I don't know if I'm going to wear this shirt or my psychedelic one. Or maybe I'll have a outfit change. I don't know. Yeah, Triple D, I have a lot of that I need to do. That video on the silverware, yeah, mine too, Carolyn. It would just turn into some kind of thing that looked like puke or something. I think the silverware wasn't supposed to be, that video wasn't supposed to go that direction. I was of sound mind. I'm doing pretty well when I started that, and I did it all in one take. I didn't, I did cut a certain part out where I got a little too into information that I didn't want to put out there, but I didn't expect it to go that way. But yeah, I hope I don't have to make too many more of those, but all that is upstairs for the most part. It is what it is. I mean, and then Cavs haven't talked about it in his live stream today. Made him go into an ugly cry. You know, I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. Like, she had this recliner, most uncomfortable thing in the world. I don't know how she ever sat in it. It was built for somebody that was like 800 pounds. It was huge. Now, mind you, my mom, towards the end, probably only weighed 100 and maybe 25 pounds, somewhere in there. But it was so uncomfortable, so I got rid of that, but that wasn't really that big of a deal. And I got rid of the dressers. That wasn't too hard, because she had bought them at an auction. It was for the guest bedroom at her house anyway. And then they just fit better in her apartment. So that wasn't hard. I think the hardest thing that I've gotten rid of next to the silverware was when I gave my nephew my dad's wallet. That my mom had kept. She actually carried it in her purse since my dad had died. But come on, focus on me. There we go. If my dad had a favorite grandson or a favorite anybody, it would have been my nephew anyway. I don't know why. He can be a jerk and a donkey's behind, but I felt if it was supposed to go to anyone, it went to him. So next to the silverware, that was the hardest thing to part with. But not only do I have my mom's stuff, I have my grandma's stuff, and I really need to get up there because when my grandma went through her house, which was like 50 years of crap, and my mom took a lot of stuff that my aunt just wasn't paying attention to at the time. And so I have stuff that my aunt wants me to see if I still have, and if so, she'd like to have it. She's thankful that my mom kept it, even though they did not get along. My mom despised her sister, whatever reason. I know I have baby shoes of theirs upstairs from, let's see, my aunt was born in 42 and my mom was born in 43, so I have those. I have my grandma's silverware. That ain't going nowhere. That's still in a box, you know, like you did when you got married back in the day and they gave you silverware. Hello, Eileen. Good morning. How are you? I'm just sitting here weaving ends on this Afghan that I promised Maria a long time ago that I would send to her. And procrastination is my middle name. I also have coloring books that I'm sending to Michelle's coloring page. She colors, and it's really relaxing to watch her color. I don't know if she's still in here or not. I don't know if Marie's still in here or not. I just don't want this hair. This is getting longer over here, but so is this. This is getting obnoxious. Since I have such straight, fine hair when it's long, this is how, I mean, this is how my hair always is. Hello, Becky. How are you? Yes, it's safe for you to come in. Anyone can come into my room or my chat or my stream or whatever you call this, my laundry room, because that's where I'm at. And I'm just weaving in ends to this Afghan here. The worst part of crocheting, in my honest opinion. For everyone in here that knows, Becky and I, we extended the olive branch out a piece. So we don't want no more fighting or drama or any of that crazy nonsense or shenanigans. These glasses are really dirty. I didn't notice that till I went to really focus. So you are welcome here, Becky. Everybody's welcome here. I'm just weaving in these ends, which I hate this part. Then I'm going to go up to the attic. We're just talking about going through stuff and memories like the corner of my eyes. Where is a stitch that I can put this needle? Hey, check out my shelf over there. We organized it, or I should say Dan organized it.
Are you done?
Is she on a pan? My poor Sky. She was crying right before you came down, so I don't know what's up with her. Maybe, I don't think she feels the hottest or something. For anybody new in here, I have a half paralyzed dog, and she's just not, she's doing her morning drop of poop. And she doesn't know when she has to go. And that would be Kayla growling at her.
No, it's just. Yeah.
It's just blah.
That's why
Ugh.
I don't want kids.
Well, but you want a big dog.
Yeah, but like you can train them.
Well, you can eventually train a kid to go to the bathroom.
I don't know if I can train a kid.
Uh,
And they're in diapers for a lot longer period of time.
True that. I was really lucky. It wasn't hard to potty train you guys.
No, you told me the horror story about that.
Yeah, Kayla, she, Ariel got the chicken pox because my kids were born right at the time period where the chicken pox vaccine had just came out. And, our doctor at the time wasn't sure if she felt it was safe to give, and now it's of course safe to give, but we're talking 20-some years ago. So, my kids got chicken pox. Ariel was the first because she was,
Was she went to school?
yeah, she was a kindergarten, it's preschool, one of those. Anyway, so she got them, and then the day I sent her back to school, no, she was in preschool because you were still in diapers. I sent her back to school, and Kayla got them, and I was at work, and Daniel called me and said that Kayla she had them bad, and that she was screaming because around her diaper area, because you know chicken pox break out where it's warm, and then she would pee. You get the gist of this. And I had told him the first time he called, I said, do not put a diaper on her. Don't. Well, he did anyway. Well, when I came home, I took the diaper off. And after that, she's potty trained. Never had an issue after. All because of the chicken pox. So while she was severely ill with the chicken pox, she also potty trained herself. So
Apparently, I was an intelligent kid.
keep telling herself that.
I was a.
You are a very smart kid. Sometimes. Oh, I'm overdoing this. Come on.
Except when Ariel told me to do things.
Yeah, she wasn't very smart when Ariel told her to.
But she was my bigger sister.
Ariel told her if she climbed up on the dresser, she could fly. All I wanted to do was take a shower. They were 3 and 5, 4, no, probably 4 and 6. And Ariel told her that if she climbed up on top of the dresser, she could fly.
There's a lot that happened between the ages of.
So, she did. She still has a scar.
Yeah. The older I get, the more.
She put her tooth right through her lip.
I'm confused.
I also had the day that I heard Kayla screaming to the top of her lungs. It was real early in the morning. I'd say probably 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I heard her screaming at the top of her lungs, and I went and I found her on top of the refrigerator. Ariel was always the brains of the operation. Ariel brought in the chair, had Kayla get up on the counter, and then had her stand on the toaster to get up on top of the refrigerator because I believe there was cookies up there. Something, cereal or cookies or something. Now, mind you, I did not starve my kids, and it was early. I don't even think it was.
It was one of those things where there was cookies and we.
And Ariel had the brains of the operation, got her up on top of the refrigerator. She handed the cookies down to Ariel. Ariel ran off and did not give Kayla the instructions on how to get back down from the refrigerator. Until I was woke up by screams. This Kayla was stuck on top of the refrigerator.
Did I get in trouble?
You both got in trouble. By the time I got the cookies, there was none left. I don't know if you got any or not. I don't think there was very many left to begin with, but I think it was cookies. I think they were those high drop cookies, you know, Grandma and Grandpa always bought you. Anyway, it took me a minute. I'm like, how the heck did you get on top of the refrigerator?
I was a monkey. Very much so.
So there's lots of stories like that. Lots.
Ariel convinced me that she was an alien for like a year.
There was a time where they would fight, and this is something Ariel would do. In our old house, in the upstairs where their room was, there was you walked up the stairs and there was a railing, walked over the stairs, and Kayla would like do something to Ariel and make her mad. So then Kayla would come downstairs because she was a tattletale. And then Ariel would fling toys and crap at her over the railing and try to hit her as she was walking down the stairs.
I was not a tattletale.
You were too.
There was things that Ariel did that I never told you about.
Oh, probably.
Or you walked in and found out and you're like, oh. Like when she locked Jamie and myself and her.
When Kayla broke her phone that day. Just now. No, she
Where
didn't
she
break it.
locked Jamie, me, and herself in that white room.
The white room.
The second room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the room that you guys were supposed to sleep in.
Yeah. And yeah. We had to move the dresser that you put in front of the other door in that room
To get out. Well, at least-
Because the problem was the door that we normally use, the doorknob kept falling out, but you could shut the door without the doorknob. Like, it has all of those parts. The doorknob kept.
God, I don't remember. That was so long ago. I forgot all about that.
And so Ariel she threw the doorknob into the green room and she shut the door, locking us in there. And
But it had a second door. It was just they had to move furniture to get.
And Dad was outside. And so we yelled and screamed and you were at work.
Yeah, I wasn't home much when they were little because I worked a lot.
And then you and Dad came in and you guys were pissed.
Yeah. Couldn't leave these two together for no amount of time.
We were great by ourselves.
Sometimes.
I never got in trouble by myself, did I?
Oh, when you were by yourself without one another? Yeah. When you two were together.
We were trouble.
There was trouble to be had. They were very well behaved children. It was just that
We were sisters.
they came up with some shenanigans that
Just like our mother.
I remember the day that Kayla or Ariel told you could fly. Your dad was so mad at me. He said you weren't watching them. I said that they had to have been 4 and 6 at the time. I set them down in front of Bear in the big blue house. I had to go take a shower. I just got home from work. And when you have nursing home grime on you, you don't want to walk around with that nursing home grime all over you. And I was real quick about it too. My shower took as long as it took her to climb up the dresser and dive off of it. Oh my gosh, I can't get in this stitch.
Oh, well, I was a good kid, I think. I feel. I never got into any trouble at school or anything.
Oh,
Though it wasn't until my senior year that I got wrote up for the first time.
yeah, that is true. What happened here?
And it was by my favorite teacher. And I had every reason to do this.
Well, me and this teacher went rounds on it. He called me one night and told me what Kayla was going to do. She was going to stay after school for all this time to do an assignment that she wasn't going to get no credit for. Oh boy, we went rounds.
So this time was I had been sick and my iPad was being stupid. So I didn't even have my iPad. The school had my iPad. So I could not do the assignment how he wanted me to do the assignment. So I did the assignment on paper and handed it to him as soon as I got back. He didn't like that, and so he said after we took a test, and I got like an A on this test, to remind you. So he told me after the test was over that I was going to sit there and type up all 7 of those assignments on the computer.
Now, mind you, her iPad was broken and the school had it to have it fixed.
Yes.
So it wasn't her fault that it wasn't typed up.
And the school told him that. I told him that. I think you even told him that when he called up.
Yeah, in our long little discussion we had on the phone, yeah.
Yes.
They do not understand what an iPad is broken and it's in the school's possession means.
And how I'm not gonna put in 2 times more effort just to type up a freaking assignment.
And then he was going to make her stay after school and do it. and type it all up. And then he said she wasn't going to get credit for it. And I was like, no, that's not how we roll. No,
And then the principal and the assistant principal got in, and I told them the situation, and then they were like, well, you're right, but you were still disrespecting the teacher. And I'm like, I never said one thing to him. All I said is I am not going to waste my time doing that. The assignment was done, and that's all that mattered. And so they said they were going to get me a detention, never gave me a detention. They took me out of the class for a few weeks.
Yeah, this teacher has some issues. Some personal issues I think he takes out on his students.
Now, see, I could understand if I was a student that constantly got in trouble and was constantly disrespectful. I think that's why the school handled it like how they did, because that, and you called the school and like, hey.
I don't think he liked her because I think she was smarter than he was.
Yeah. And I didn't obey to, I thought a lot of his ideas.
He was taking out his, never mind, I won't say that, that's not very nice. How many? Hello, Thomas, how are you? Yes, he is. I called him more than that. When she walked across that stage graduating from high school, I was never so happy because that meant we were graduating away from him because we had dealt with that man for 4 years. And at first, he was nice to her, but then she won. What was that you won?
I won a hero. We had a sophomore class project.
Yeah, she got like one of the top 3 in her sophomore class project, and after that, he just turned into a jerk to her. He has issues though. Yeah, he has issues. We'll just leave it there. But thank God she's not in school there anymore. We don't have to deal with him anymore. She wouldn't let me add him on Facebook after she graduated and let me tell him what I really thought, although I had already done that once. But yeah, I'm not afraid to stand up to people. How are you, Thomas? Do you have your tracker on me today? Because I'm going to the attic and you may not find me up there. I might fall through the floor or something. Are them guys laying on their blanket?
Yeah.
Thomas, the story Dory, he's got 2 little cute dogs. One's named Dory and one's named Pandora. And they kind of remind me of our girls.
Sharon, that's a bit frustrating.
Hey, Lane Gamer, how are you? The tracker is active already. It must be because you were here, Thomas.
So, my accounting teacher comes in and tells me from the 2 days I was gone. She says, hey, you need to turn in. Granted, we haven't turned in a damn thing all semester. And I'm like, she comes in and she said, you need to turn that in. And I said, I didn't know I needed to turn it in. She didn't to give me any forewarning or anything like that. Then it really kind of ticks me off because I didn't know it has an effect on my grade now.
Said you gotta go to Highland?
No.
Okay.
It is frustrating because I hate it when teachers don't just say, hey, you need to turn this in.
It happens all through life, Michaela.
But no.
All through life. Your bosses will do it to you. You were supposed to do this. I didn't know that. Well, now you do. And you were supposed to know it before because you're supposed to have telepathy. And yeah, that's how the real world is. My favorite daughter.
Ha! I got it on film.
Until Ariel comes down.
That is your favorite daughter.
You're my favorite youngest daughter.
Good thing you don't have more than like 4 children. Because I'm not like
No. I know what a big family's like. No, thank you.
You're
Wasn't
my
part of my
favorite.
game.
You're my favorite 5th daughter.
4th. There was only 4 girls. You're making up one somewhere. Hope she was nicer than the other ones. Okay, I think I got it all completed. And Marie's not here because Marie's waxing the floor. She has the shiniest floors in Pennsylvania. So, yeah. They got tired of hearing my husband's thoughts on things, so they sent him 5 miles away in a warehouse all by himself with one other guy who's kind of weird. My husband won't tell them what he thinks about things. Okay, we are now. Oh my God. I can't. Oh. How does that be? I need to lift weights or something. Marie, your blanket's going into the Rage Against the Machine here. We'll see. We'll see how terrible the machine acts towards your blanket. It should behave. I don't know. Hey, there's a guy on YouTube. I can't think of his name right now. But he's like the redneck washing machine, something or other. He has a guitar and he has this washing machine that always bounces, kind of like mine. And he sings songs to his washing machine. It's kind of like his percussion. That's funny. What? I have it. Ariel has it. Isn't he good, Thomas? See, my husband is like the biggest AC/DC fan in the world. And that's how we found him, because he did an AC/DC song. Let's see, what do I want to put this on? Okay, we'll go for it. Okay. Now it's break time before I go to the attic. And I have no clue what I'm going to... Hey, I got a project done. Do I have a list? Can I check it off? Hallelujah. Okay, I'm going to set you guys right here. Tell me if I buffer, because my phone don't like this wall. I think it's because it's full of lead pipe. You call your followers pancakes. That's cute. That's cute. I don't know. I'm not really called my people anything. I haven't come up. I'm not creative like that. They're just my folks that come in here, I guess. Oh my gosh, it is so muddy outside. Oh. Kayla's car literally looks like it's sinking in the mud. Do you have a flat tire, Kayla? Come look at your car. On the passenger driver's side? On the passenger front?
That sounds about right. I noticed something weird when I...
Because look at your car.
Well, it could be because it's on uneven ground.
Or are you sinking in the mud? Because that also could be.
Maybe a combination.
But you're like really... I hope you don't have a flat tire.
Well, we don't have to go anywhere for a week, so...
What, Thomas, wouldn't they be your dorks? There you go. Yeah, my chill fam. That's right, just a girl. I hope her tire ain't flat. Well, she's staring at it. It is so muddy. She's walking out there like she's tight-roping or something. It could just be sinking in the mud. You guys would not believe how muddy it is here. She's pulling up her pant legs, you know, because she's short. No flat tire? Are you sinking in the mud? Well, no, your whole car is crooked. Not crooked this way, crooked this way. As long as your tire ain't flat. That's all I care. I don't... I think it looks like it's sinking into the ground, but, you know.
Not as bad as your car.
Yeah, I probably ought to move my car. I told Dan that we're going to start parking out front on the street. Brett, Nee, how are you? You know, I was in a live stream this weekend and they kept calling me. I was in Marcel's painting, which he's an awesome painter. But everybody was calling me Lydia in there. I'm like, thank you guys. My name is really Linda. That's the first time in a long time I've had that problem. So I think I'm going to go to the attic here in a minute. Well, I'll probably have to do my blood sugar and things, and then go up there. I don't know. It's such a mess up there because we just throw stuff. Well, Dan just throws stuff. Because the stairs, for one thing, getting up there, y'all know if you've been around the channel long enough, it's like climbing a ladder. So if you are taking anything up there, by the time you make it up the stairs, you've already had to work out and you just heave it. And then I had the broken TV that Dan got mad at. Sometimes he has anger issues and he took it out on the TV. You got your lunch? What are we having? I will probably have leftover queso dip. I know that's not the best diabetic friendly thing in the world, but it's leftovers and I'm going to eat it. I do have all my tuna packets, but you can only... Chicken salad! Triple D, she said chicken salad. Got knobs. I don't know where they came from. The random things. Dog food. Knobs. Fly swatter. I've seen better days. This is my mom's fly swatter. This thing, I think I was beaten as a child with this fly swatter. By beaten, I mean swatted with it a few times when I misbehaved. Awesome. You know what? Every time I go to upload a video, my phone says, when it goes to export, it says, you do not have enough space. And it's probably because I have 5 million, not over-exaggerating, pictures on my phone. But I don't know where to send them to. You know, I delete a lot of them, but where do you send the ones you don't want to get rid of? Get them off your phone. I don't know. I'm hoping to raise enough money to get a camera so I can do my YouTube videos from my camera. Whenever you can go live from a camera, because it's really hard. I'm on my phone, so if I get like, you know, Marie message me and stuff, I can't read the messages because I'm on my phone. And just a girl, you sound like me. I have a whole photo album. It's probably like 300 pictures, no lie, of just my dogs. Well, you should. You should. All right, folks. We gotta go do... You ever like get your phone in the light just right and you're like, good God, look at all them smears and smudges on your phone. I just did that. Look at that gray. I'm letting it grow out. Look. I'm graying just like my mother. Except she wasn't this gray at my age. Let's turn on the light. There we go. Kayla got a Nintendo Switch. So that's what she'll be doing. Over here too. Oh, I don't know why I'm stepping out my shoe. Stepping on a shoe. Okay, hold on. My chat isn't scrolling. You're no longer blonde. Well, I'm going to no longer be red because with this hair growing out situation, I'm going to let my natural hair color grow out, which is that right there that you see. I thought about dyeing my hair real dark to get through this process, but yeah, that's just defeating the purpose of trying to make my hair healthy. Mine is like real dark. I'm gonna say it's black.
It's a blonde.
It's a warm black. What the hell is a warm black?
Like, you know, there's blacks that have like a bluish undertone to them. A warm black would be the that have like more of a brownish, reddish undertone.
Okay, that's what color mine is. But if you watched my video where I cried through it the other day, you'll see my mom, and that's what color hair I have, naturally. So I'm way more gray than she is.
US Ariel would stop being a butthead!
Tell her to give you the password before I have to get angry. Password's on my phone. I can't do anything while I'm live streaming on my phone. And I'd have to dig through 1,000 pictures to find it because she sent me a screenshot of it. But she has it. I think she actually even has a paper.
Is it?
It's like Wiggy Jiggly Wiggly 30 something. I know there's a lot of W's and J's and Y's in it. Ooh. We may be getting a new one because our internet has been acting funny. Okay. Got a poke. Fun, fun, fun. Let's see what the magical number will be. 97. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. 97. Better eat. Better eat. I take that insulin and... Yes, it is. My A1C was 9.1 the last time I went to the doctor, which is bad. And so according to my little app, it averages. It'll be different. They say that you can't 100% rely on it being your A1C, but right now it's 7.1 on my little app thing, which is excellent to me. I don't think since I've been a diabetic I've ever been that low. You know, thrown off by my chat. Well, the story of Dory, he has a tracker on me and he's a stalker. So that's the story of Dory. Hello, Ranjams. How are you? You just missed my poking of my finger diabetic thing. My daughter's playing her new Switch in the living room and it's quite loud. What are you playing?
Diablo.
She's playing Diablo. Her grandma, my husband's mom, loved Diablo. And Marie, your Afghan, I did all the tail sewing, which was a nightmare. But I love you, and I did it. And it's now in the washer, and I don't hear the washer making any weird noises. So
I don't hear the washer making any noise.
that might be bad, too. That would be my luck. Mine have been averaging, well, my app says my average blood sugar is like 153 over like a 60-day period. But it's constantly gotten lower and lower and lower every day. Except for occasionally I'll have a 170 probably because I go see Lori and we go to the Olive Garden, you know, that kind of thing happens every once in a while. But for the most part, my blood sugar's been staying pretty low. But it's very difficult to do. I take up to 5 shots, 6 shots a day sometimes. And I take medication and fun stuff. I thought about doing a video. How many times I poke myself in a day. Between poking my finger and my shots and poking my fingers and my shots and poking my fingers and my shots. And the day that I found out I was diabetic, trying to think, was it summertime? I can't remember. All I know is that day I felt terrible. And I called my doctor and I was like, I really don't feel good. And I went into her office and she had me go down for a lab and she didn't want me to leave to go anywhere. And my blood sugar was 635. So then I came home and I was like, okay, I'm going to watch my carbs and I'm going to be super vigilant of this. And then I went to ketoacidosis because I didn't have enough carbs. So I ended up in the hospital for a week. So this has all been the last 2 years that I've been fighting this. And I had it under control for a long time, but all of a sudden body chemistry changed or something and it went crazy again. But I can't eat all the good stuff I used to. Brittany, I don't want to talk about planting because it's still like cold and there's still snow in places and
Gotten better though.
yeah, but it's still gonna be like 60 on Wednesday and then 42 on Thursday.
We're getting our thunderstorms and I'm excited.
Oh, so they told me that too. They asked me how I made it to the hospital, and to this day I can't tell. That's why I can't even remember what time of year it was. Because I think when I went, I thought I was dehydrated because that happens to me a lot, and I have to go to the infusion clinic. I in fact did a little rant jam song to my IV machine when I had to go to the infusion clinic once. But yeah, my doctor had no idea how I made it there because I had to drive like 25, 30 miles to get there. I don't remember doing it. But I have not visited the infusion clinic in a hot minute. So no, like, melodies from the... Actually, last time I went, I had a really quiet IV machine. My dad was also a terrible diabetic, terrible, and he did not control his whatsoever. He said that he had to eat his cookies and he had a little bit of coffee with the sugar in the morning, and he said sugar gave him energy and he had to have it. That's not what killed him, ironically, but yeah, my dad was a terrible diabetic. Awesome, Britt, me. Awesome. It's a tough world out here when you don't have insurance. Just ask my girls. I should probably be in cooking lunch, but you know what? I gotta get my insulin. And the dogs are eating lunch. That's why you're hearing chop in the background. Oh, let's hope for the better, Brittany. Hope for the better. Old broken butts over here eating my orange and fuzzy. She now stands on all four legs to eat, so we are we're making progress. Every once in a while she gets too excited and her butt slips out from under her, but Brittany asks, how is Kayla and her boyfriend?
We're good.
They are good.
We're just living life.
They're just living life.
We've been together for 2 months.
Will you heat me up some white dip? Please. Thank you.
The 7th would have been 2 months.
Been together 2 months, 7th. Brittany says, oh, that makes me so happy to hear baby Kayla all grown up. He's an alright guy, I suppose. In comparison to her last boyfriend, he's a saint. So we don't like the ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend was, yeah. Yep, he's pretty alright. Pretty alright.
Pretty chill. We played video games and
Yeah, they play video games.
play and watch movies, and we had a hibachi grill the other day. That was good. Had lobster for the first time.
Did you go to Hoo Hot?
No. I can't eat hoo-has. Because hoo-ha... We ate a hoo-ha and then a girl got drunk and then vomited all over.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember. All right, Marie. I love you.
We ate at Kiko's, I think is what it's called. Alex knows it.
He lives in the city, and she goes down on Friday nights and stays down there over the weekend, so they get to go to all kinds of cool places.
Kind of.
She goes one direction, I go the other. I go to Missouri, and she goes to
Still in Kansas.
Topeka.
Topeka. I can finally get to his house without my GPS.
Woo!
And I can finally leave his house without my GPS.
I can get to Lori's house without GPS now, so I'm pretty excited about that.
See, my problem is on the way to his house,
Awesome, Brittany.
there was only one exit I have to take. Or one, yeah. And then I turn left at
Topeka is really easy to get around. Now, St. Joe's a whole different story because all they have is one-way streets and streets that look like parking lots. And
But on the way back, I have to take like 3 exits, and I'm like, why is this different than going 2?
because of the way they built the interstates around it. 1880, that is about, mine's probably built around 1890-ish. We are trying to figure out, when we get this done out here, what our next step is, which will be taking the ceilings down, because, look, see, they're falling down. They dropped them down and then didn't take the plaster down, and now the plaster is falling on the sheetrock, pushing sheetrock down. So we're trying to figure out this wall back here. This wall here wasn't originally here. It's a sheetrock wall. So we're trying to figure out if we want to take part of it out, like just leave this part right here. Oh God. Thank you. And oh, like that country song. What is it? Oh crap.
You have any property?
No, it's on the that thing where the trash can used to be. Oh, what is that country song where you're gonna turn your house into a saloon or a bar or something? Old country song. Hello, Prissy, for Kayla. I have a Kayla. She's right there. Right there. Oh, come on. Somebody old like me. What's that country song? It's about a lady who's going to turn her house into a bar so her husband stays home. Oh, what is it called?
I know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He can just hijack Sky's blanket.
Yeah, Tinker's a bully. I can't keep up with the arguments between them two. Oh, I was gonna bug crap on me. I can't Google because I'm on my phone. Anyway, if Triple D was here, well, she is here, but if she was able to type, she'd be able to tell me. It was, oh. Alright, Thomas, I'm sure I'll see you again when the little green light goes off on my tracker that you have on me. You have a great day. Snuggle the puppies. Yeah, that's gonna bug me for the rest of it. Triple D, do you know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. That's gonna be Brittany's house. I don't think so, Brittany. I think it is a wonderful April baby because the best people are born in April.
Hey.
Heck with these September babies.
I mean, Alex was born in April.
Okay, see? See what I'm saying? Best people born in April. Okay, Kayla made me like way too much of this, but
Well,
I gotta take a shot. Hold on. Dad, oh, I see, dude. Did Dad buy paper towels? That's my messy kitchen. I haven't cleaned it yet. Because that's life. Triple D knows this one. Why are you guys?
Hey!
What are they doing?
They're trying to eat your Cheez-Its.
Can you two behave? How old is Kayla? How old do you think Kayla is? Just curious.
No one tell them. You asked that.
Prissy for Kayla.
My hair looks
What you s- Nobody guesses her age, right? That's what I'm asking.
no.
And you won't be offensive no matter what age you think. You're 15 though? Well, she's older than you. By 5 years. Almost 6, probably.
No, I get told that.
No, she's 20. Brittany?
Oh, she thinks I'm 17.
Kayla's tiny and cute, and
Ah!
her age always gets mistaken, always.
No, funny story.
I cannot wait till September when she turns 21.
That's gonna be a hoot and a half.
Although, I took her when she turned 18, I took her to a gas station to buy a lottery ticket. Hey, the camera and everything, you know, I can't say it. Anyway, I was all ready for her to get carded and everything else, and they just sold it to her, and she went on.
Because mom was standing there.
So non-dramatic.
But,
You love her shirt? Do you know where that shirt is from? Quiz. I'm full of quizzes today.
but, funny thing, me and Alex went to eat Chinese a couple weeks ago here in Hiawatha.
Everybody likes your shirt.
Thank you. I like it too.
It's a Shane Dawson shirt. Conspiracy. Oh, you're not supposed to say that. YouTube don't like that word.
But, me and Alex went and ate Chinese. And that was a few weeks ago.
Bye, Ran Jams. Thanks for stopping by.
And then me and my friend went to eat Chinese like last week. And the waitress had apparently been the waitress that was there when Alex and I were there. And she comes up to Haley and I and she's like, so are you guys out of high school? Or, and I'm like, yeah, we're both in college. She goes on to ask us like what our majors are and all that stuff. And then she walks away, and then she turns around and she says, I would have guessed you guys were in college. And I'm like, yeah, we get that a lot. And then she points directly at me, and she's like, especially you. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I get that a lot. And she's like, and I remember you. And I'm like, remember me? And she's like, yeah, you were in here a couple weeks ago with your boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I was. And she was like, I gotta be honest here. I was kind of disturbed when you guys walked in, because you were obviously a couple. But you look like you're 10 and he looks like he's 40. And I'm just like, the thing I worry about is true. People really do think I'm 10 and think he's 40, though. He doesn't look 40, but like he
It's
has
the beard.
It's the beard. He has a big beard.
And he's like 6'2" and she's 4'10", and
Yeah.
yeah. I would show you. I have Shane's pop socket on the back of my phone. The one that, it's not pizza, but it's,
Illuminati.
we like Shane Dawson in this house.
I have multiple Shane Dawson stuff.
But Shane isn't going to upload videos for like 7 months, and I just don't know what we're going to do.
Why?
Because he's in a major collab with Jeffree Star.
Oh.
They're going to, Shane's going to have his own makeup palette.
I'm debating if I want little monsters. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty.
Well, if you go, you can get me a white monster if you want.
care.
Actually, Shane was one of the first, when I started on YouTube, my kids got me on YouTube. The first person I watched was Markiplier, and probably the second person I watched was Shane Dawson. And oh, what's the other guy? I don't even know.
Jack?
No, the guy that was like Shane, but not. Joey Graceffa.
Oh.
I haven't even heard of him in I don't know how long. That's been a few minutes ago. I have not heard of him or them. Are you going to go to Lince's?
I don't know. I have to go upstairs to get my wallet.
Yeah, you can't charge anymore. You have gotten your last paycheck, right?
Nope. Oh, wait. That should be in my bank account
Today. I haven't watched any big YouTubers in a while. Oh, I go watch what are they called? Drama channels, you know, like Rich Lux and Ashley Kyle and them. Somehow I ventured on to Katie's live stream the other day and Shoot the Shit, and I'm like, how did I end up here? And how do I find my way back home? So I was thinking, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I got my paycheck.
Well, I watched Katie because she did a video about the rewired soul. And I'm all about that because I think he's an idiot. But, I'm like, what am I doing here? Me and Katie have history. And then I was like on Shoot the Shit, and then they were like having some drama with some other person. Imagine that. I just don't know how I ended up there. Well, you know, it's a rabbit hole. You're like on YouTube and you're watching this, and then it leads you to this, and it leads you to that, and next thing you know, you're on MFW's stream, and you're like, this one made a video about me. Anybody who don't know, Katie from MFW, Miss F and Wonderful, she thought I lied about my family. She thought I only had one kid, and I was faking having two, because my oldest daughter looks just like me. She even made a video about it. And so I showed proof. I had a family picture. Me and my oldest daughter looked exactly alike. And then she, well, you know, you can't prove her wrong. It was a big drama issue. It was before I became a creator. Yeah. Yep, she was out to get me because I was in Neg's live stream. And he's back on YouTube. I heard he got kicked off of LiveMe. And he's back on YouTube, and I went into his channel's Negs, like I think it's a new channel though, and he's, I don't know.
Actually, I think I might just go to the grocery store.
Well, you can still get me a.
Yeah.
You just don't want to go to Lince's. I don't blame you.
If it was Saturday or Sunday or after 2, I probably would go, but Becca's there.
I wouldn't be surprised he's posting. He is a woohoo. Way off.
What?
You know, the best thing he could have done was when the death of his son or whatever, if he would have stepped away from YouTube and just walked away for a while, just walked away. But I don't know what it's like to lose a child. I don't ever want to find out. But I think that really messed him up in the head, and I don't think he was quite well in the head to begin with. Oh, she just walked out the door. I was actually going to send you some. Because after the semester, I won't be able to do it anymore. I don't know why. I drank the CBD coffee. I was really jittery. It was kind of like the nitrogen-infused coffee. I didn't really notice a difference. I saw the can. I rinsed it out and put it somewhere. I thought, who knows. My house is so upside down trying to go through all this stuff and get rid of it. And so far all I've done is made piles of places the stuff needs to go, and it hasn't left. Sky, go lay down. Take your little broken butt and go lay down. You're out there where that's legal. You know, when I went to Los Angeles, it was 2 years ago, last November. I was with my friend when we went, and we stayed at her sister's house, and I thought it was so weird. She like got on this, she got on the internet and ordered what she wanted, and they delivered it. I was like, this will never happen in Kansas. Never. Never. They had a menu. I'm like, how do you know what to order? I do good to know what to order off a regular like food menu, let alone a cannabis menu. I hear the washer now. It's going. Where is he posting this stuff, Brittany? I'm just curious. You know, I go in there, and I know I changed my name twice since I've been in there, but I don't think he recognizes me. Do I game? I do not game, but I love watching gamers, and both of my kids are big gamers. Kayla just bought a Switch, and that's what she's playing before she decided to go to the store. And my oldest daughter does a lot of like obscure gaming. That CBD coffee is a specialty thing through the roastery. So I think you have to get it through them, but I don't know if they'll ship that. I know they'll ship their coffee beans, but we have about every game system you can imagine. But my oldest daughter, she does play on the PC. She does a lot of like Japanese type stuff. Oh, that's probably why he got kicked off. I know he was harassing Sarah. I thought that was why. Because she got a contract or something. I don't know about this Live Me at all. But I guess it's the next alternative to YouTube. But I guess she got a contract and he never did. Hello, Angela. How are you? Welcome. I seen you in Cab 7s earlier. Though I don't talk a whole lot in there because his chat is crazy. Crazy fast, I mean. Check into the Rewired Soul. Man, that dude, he's trying to be a mental health advocate, but man, woohoo! Crazy. You know what? Next time I make glasses, I think I'm going to get blue ones. I like them. These are just readers from the Dollar Tree. But I can read all y'all's chat, so you should be happy I'm not going. I missed that because I couldn't see it. So I'm going to go to the attic. Probably should find a hoodie. It's probably going to be cold up there. I need to go through my yarn. But I think a mouse got into it. We had that mouse issue, which I think my neighbors sent to me. I think they sent me all their crap. I watch anything you post, Brittany. I posted my video Saturday. I've been bawling over silverware. That's how I deal with mine. Which is actually sitting over there. I had to put it in a box, and now I need to duct tape it. Because only duct tape goes to Triple D. I really don't feel like eating, but I don't want to have a low blood sugar either. Actually, I just did my blood sugar, and I'm forcing myself to eat, and I'm really not hungry. I I'm taking this new pill that's supposed to help with your blood sugar and weight loss, and I think that's why. But my blood sugar this morning was 108. That is the lowest it's ever been in my whole life. Even being in the hospital for a week under their diet, it's the lowest it's ever been. And it was 97 for lunch. My blood sugars are always high in the morning. I guess it has to do with something about the cortisol in your body. I don't know. My doctor rattled off like 20 minutes of explanation in Dr. E's that I didn't understand, but some reason your blood sugars are sometimes high, and I'm one of them people. But if I don't know if I mentioned this on live stream or not, but let's see. A week ago, I send my blood sugars every week to my doctor. They have like a messaging service. And she didn't like that they weren't stable and they were still kind of high. They were normal-ish. They were like under 150, but all right, Becky, it's all right. People lurking here all the time. She told me, my doctor, she said, we can talk about an insulin pump, or you can go to KU Med for a second opinion. And I talked to Lori about it, Lori, Faith for You, and she said, well, if you think an insulin pump's about to go, hello, Voclam, how are you? I met you yesterday. Welcome to my chat. If they didn't get under control, I could go for a second opinion or the insulin pump. Well, the second opinion is in Kansas City, and I much, much, much rather not go there. Hey, the washroom went all the way through with no craziness. So I don't think that anybody else could tell me anything different than my endocrinologist is telling me right now. My doctor's pretty good. So I am working really hard on keeping my sugars low because I really don't want to do this insulin pump thing. So around that way, my blood sugars are doing okay. I just don't want to do an insulin pump. It seems like, I don't know, just something I don't want to do. How are you, Vogue Clam? Sorry, I was on like a ramble there. Sitting here trying to eat. I'm really not hungry. Yep, we are not going to have no arguing or fighting or craziness or drama or that's just that's not good for anybody, and it doesn't do well for your mental health. And this platform needs a lot more people getting along than fighting. So yes, it is, Angela. I mean, it is a daily fight. I mean, I'm actually going to do a video. It's going to take me several days to do, but I'm going to do like how many times I have to poke myself, how many times I have to give myself shots a day, how many pills I have to take a day, how I have to look at everything I eat and see how many sugars and carbs are in it, and how I have to calculate it, how I put it in an app. Because I don't just give myself like a shot of insulin like most people. I have a certain amount of insulin that I take, and then I eat, and then this is where the hard part comes in. I have to calculate how many carbs I eat, which like right now I'm having this queso dip and chips, which I've not ate very much of, as you can see. But I got to figure out how many carbs of that I ate, and then I have to convert that into, like, I take a unit of insulin for every carb I eat. And so I actually take 2 shots 3 times a day, plus another shot. And it's really time consuming. It really kind of takes over your life because you got to think out everything you eat, everything you drink. Yeah, it's hard. So everybody take care of yourself. I know a lot of times, like in my case, it was just hereditary and bad genes, and take care of yourself. And don't choke. Your own saliva. Oh my God, I'm a trip. You know, having Tinker's like having a toddler. I think this is the 5th time that she's walked over my toes since I've been sitting here. Oh, yeah. there's two that's died from the monkeys now. I can't remember. Peter. Yep. Peter and Davy, right? Those are the two that are gone now. And then my like high school heartthrob, Luke Perry. There's like proof that you can be healthy as healthy can be, and a health issue can strike you down dead. That is almost terrifying. Because I watched this video about Luke Perry and how he was still, doing hardcore exercising and stuff. He was really, he was not living the bad lifestyle. He was taking good care of himself, and boom, gone. Me too. I'm always telling Dan, that one guy off that one show, that's still awfully young to be that healthy and to go like that. That's 10 years older than me. That is like, I can see that age. But they were showing him doing like push-ups, like elevated push-ups. He had his feet up on a step and he was doing the push-ups and the clap and the push-ups and the clap and still at 52 years old. And bam. I was a big 90210 fan. Big time 90210 fan. I did not miss an episode. And I was watching someone, this is all the seasons are on Hulu, and I was kind of like, I could probably sit down and binge watch that. Hey, B, long time no see. Yes, he was currently in Riverdale, if I understand that correctly. I was just telling Dan, I said, I'm finally at the age, like, I remember my parents when all their teenage heartthrobs passed away. Most of mine were already gone because I was a teenager of the grunge period, and most grunge people, most lead singers and whatnot of the grunge era are gone because they all had terrible heroin addictions. But yeah, Luke Perry, that was, I don't know what it is either. I just heard that he was in it. Oh, that's all right, B. That's probably because I have no rhyme or reason to my madness. I just go live when I feel like going live. Right now I'm supposed to be eating lunch. I had a terrible time eating. And then I was going to go up to the attic, but I don't know if I'm going to go up there or not. I might have to do it tomorrow. Because there's no heat that goes up there. That would be a gigantic space to heat for no reason. So, I don't know if it's quite warm enough today to go up there. It's only 45. Oh, I did not know that, Becky. I'd heard a lot about it, because I read, stuff on the internet, but I didn't know what this story was about. I don't have cable because that was just one thing we gave up to redo our house. And we were never big TV watchers anyway. We do YouTube and Netflix and Hulu, so that was just one expense I didn't want to pay for. Sometimes I wish I had cable though. Actually, if it ever dries out. Now, mind you, we've had like 35,000 inches of snow this winter, and it's just now all melting, and then it poured down rain all day Saturday, and it's supposed to pour down rain all day tomorrow and Wednesday. And I don't know if you were in here earlier when I asked Kayla if she had a flat tire, if her car was sinking in the mud. Her car sinking in the mud. I was genuinely concerned it was sinking in the mud. My husband went out to my friend Marcia's house where we're getting the flooring for in there. And she built her cabin right in front of her old house. So, when they did all the dirt work, all the backfill and stuff, because they haven't filled it back in. You have to trek over all that to get to her house. And Dan said, I asked him if he had measured the width of one door, because we're going to use one door. Hey, Endless Vlogs, how are you? And he said that he couldn't even get back there because it was so muddy that he was starting to sink up to his ankles. So as soon as it dries out enough so that we can get to the house to get the flooring, we will be putting in the flooring in the laundry room. I need to move that. I trip over every time. I just can't eat. I hope my blood sugar don't go low. We're getting the bathroom. If it dries out, we're adding a porch to the back porch, like a little deck, instead of these like janky stairs that we have. So yes, a lot more house renovations coming. And then we are going to be, well, here it's easier to explain visually. After we get done with this room, which these floors are the ones that we have to replace, and this is what I want a door for so bad, and we get rid of this terrible paneling and we redo this room, then we are going to take part of this wall out. I think probably that side, this wall wasn't original to the house. Hey, Charlie. And then we're going to raise the ceilings back up where they're supposed to be, and so these ugly wallpapered falling down ceilings. And then probably by winter of next year, we will be in here where we will take down these ceilings and take that wall out from right there all the way over here to the corner and open the staircase back up. Really? You know, I was there twice. One time it messed with my live stream, the second time it did not. So I don't know how I feel about it. I went during the daytime, so I think that may have something to do with it. I don't know. I can say that the house is creepy and I feel weird every time I go by it. I've said that since, like, before I even stepped foot in it. But also the house across the street from it is a bed and breakfast, and it is also said to be haunted, and I told Lori that her and I need to go stay there. But what was even creepier was I was out at the cemetery my mom's buried at. And it's one thing if your live stream glitches, but my recorded video glitched real bad in the cemetery. Real bad. That's probably what I should do today. I probably can't get to the cemetery either because of the mud. My mom's Christmas stuff is still at her grave. I bought her St. Patrick's Day stuff. By the time I get out there, it's going to be 4th of July. Was it on TV, Brittany, or was it on YouTube, or... I know, like, the Travel Channel or the History Channel or something did a whole big series about Atchison and all their haunted places. Because the Sallie House isn't the only place that's haunted there. Jackson Park or Druggy Park. Supposedly a girl hung herself after prom when her date didn't show up or something many, many years ago. So it's supposedly haunted too. Oh, cool. I hope you get to the cemetery someday and try to find my relatives. Real neat fact, I found relatives of mine that is buried not that far from Brittany. Mind you, I'm in Kansas and she's in California. Oh, I gotta put Murray's blanket in the dryer. I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be here. I may not get to see Lori because the Missouri River likes to flood a lot, and as much snow as we've had, especially up north. Well, thank you, Angela. I hope you come back by again. I enjoyed having you. I know you'll get there for me. I need to start doing my videos on that. When Lunatic Dad did his live stream for me, and I told him I was going to do genealogy, he had no idea what it was. I said, well, wait, I'll do a video. But I signed up for this Find a Grave. It's how I found out about all my ancestry and stuff. But the sad thing, well, not really sad, is they send out these group messages for local cemeteries around, for people who are out of state or whatever that want to find their relatives. And I get those all the time. And I'm like, this would be so cool to do. But for one, it's been cold and snowy and rainy. And so I think I'm going to do a couple. I don't know if that would be YouTube worthy or not, but I love going to cemeteries and looking at old graves. But yeah, it is very, if you look at my driveway, oh my god, I'm thinking about going to the post office. I'm like, I don't have my old grubby shoes anymore because I finally threw them away because they were past their prime. So I don't have any grubby shoes to go out and play in the mud in. I guess I'm going to have to make another pair in the grub shoes. I've heard a lot of weird things about that. I don't know if I want to spend my money on that. Yeah, you gotta watch stuff like that. It kind of, yeah, it will affect you like that, I think, sometimes. I don't watch a lot of paranormal stuff anymore because, well, sometimes some people really fake it, and it really aggravates me when they fake it like they do. Some people are legit and some people are not. I'm not saying anything about Brian in particular. I'm just saying the paranormal community in itself. That's why when Lori and I went to Sally House, we really tried to stay objective about it. Yeah, I did all the editing to make it look super creepy and all, but there was like a smell about the house and a weirdness about the house. Here she comes, Miss America. I see Nesquik.
Yeah, it has a thing, and I was interested in it.
We can do a grocery haul.
I realize pretty much 95% of the time when you're live streaming, I'm like, I want to go to the store.
Yeah, Kayla's all about food. She has 4 sacks full of food. When Kayla goes to the grocery store, she means business.
I didn't buy that much stuff.
Well, it sure looks like it. Looks like you bought half the dang store.
I bought a lot of Hot Pockets.
That's very true, Brittany. That's very true. You don't mess with the spirit world unless you know what you're doing.
True. And then Pop was on sale. I don't remember buying this.
What? Did you buy it for your sister? Was you nice? She is faking that she forgot that she bought something for her sister because she wanted to be nice.
I don't think this is mine, to be honest. I really didn't buy this.
You didn't buy that? Let me see your receipt.
Oh, it's in the car.
You stole somebody's root beer.
Oh, God. No, technically, it's not my fault because I don't do the bagging there.
I think a lot of people get in this paranormal stuff because they think it's cool and fun and interesting. And they have no idea what they're doing. And then they get into it on YouTube. Now, this is just my personal opinion, and some people may hate me for it, but I'm not pointing out anybody in particular, but I just think that there are some people that get into it. They don't know what they're doing. I think a lot of times they kind of fake the reactions to get, the attention from the viewers or whatever. I think it's just a hot topic right now. It gets a lot of views on YouTube, and a lot of people are doing it, and they have no idea what they're doing. See, I don't know. People are messing with things that probably shouldn't be messed with. We're going to see what Caleb bought at the store. We're going to go sit down. See, I'm lazy today. I want to go to the attic. Am I going to the attic? No. Am I putting Marie's blanket in the dryer? No, because Caleb piled a bunch of crap on it. Okay. I'll see if you stole a root beer or not. That's kind of funny because that's a soda that Ariel drinks since you don't drink soda very often. Let's see. Hot Pockets. She bought 6 of them. She bought chicken nuggets. She bought grocery, Diet Pepsi. Why are you buying Diet Pepsi?
It's not Diet Pepsi. It's just Diet Pepsi promotion.
She bought Lay's dip. And she bought my Monster. This is hers, evidently not mine.
No, taste it.
Is it?
0 calories.
I want to sneeze. I want to sneeze in her drink. Whew, that tastes like the Green Jolly Ranchers. I do not see a root beer on here. Somebody's going to be really irritated that they bought a root beer and now we have it. So if anybody from my town, which is nobody that's watching this video, Kayla has your root beer.
It had a double chocolate milk.
Did you buy me one?
Yeah.
It's not on here.
I bought 3 of them.
It's not on here.
Yes, it is.
I know it's not.
Is there a 3rd?
I can read. 1 at 3 for $10. Is that it? No. Monster, $1.99. There's only one. Look, there's only one.
Because
And no root beer. They're watching you. There's only one on there and there's no root beer. You stole some person's root beer.
No, there's 3 for 10. Monster. No way.
3 for $10.
No, see, wait. See, there's the 2 monsters right here. They have to type that in.
Oh, you don't put your stuff up there in any logical order.
No, I did. She just didn't. She didn't scan it. I don't know why.
Then she gave you somebody else's root beer. There's somebody who went into the Thriftway, probably bought some bread and some bologna and a root beer for their lunch. And now they're out in their car and they're getting ready to have their bologna sandwich and has no root beer. I've left sacks behind at stores before. Not usually Thriftway. Usually it's Walmart.
If Dad wants to buy coffee, I ought to go to Pat's.
Jim's.
Whatever.
The only way I'll eat bologna is one, if it's on a sandwich and I have barbecue potato chips. Because that's how my dad taught me to eat it. Or fried. And I have not had fried bologna in years. Years.
I have Hot Pockets that you might be interested in.
Hot Pockets. Let's see. We have white meat, chicken, broccoli, and cheddar. Oh, that sounds kind of good. I think I've had that before. Let's check out, because see, I always have to go back here. It has 3 grams of sugar. You're having the root beer police called on you. It has 39 grams of carbs. That means that if I eat one of these, I have to take 39 units of insulin. And probably a unit of insulin just for good measure because it has sugar in it. But you can't escape carbs everywhere you go. What kind did you get? Cheeseburger.
Breakfast ones.
And breakfast ones.
I'm obsessed with the breakfast ones. I have a problem. I ate 2 damn mini yesterday.
Yeah, I noticed. Like every hour she came down here and was making Hot Pockets.
I was hungry yesterday.
Hot Pockets.
In my defense, that was the only thing I ate yesterday.
I probably will have a very low blood sugar in a little bit because I have not been able to, I'm not hungry. do what all day, every day? Live my life. Eat Hot Pockets. Jessica Girl says yuck to the Hot Pockets, but she'll take the root beer. The stolen root beer.
I also bought some spinach dip.
I do that quite a bit. There's another channel. Like I said, let's try this again. I streamed hopped yesterday, and I found a channel that has like ASMR stuff that is like, it really cleared my mind for a minute. I was totally blank. It was interesting. A mind-numbing experience. Okay, she's a strong, independent woman, and she's gonna open it. Ooh, that looks chivy. Is it chivy?
Smells good.
Oh, whoa. What is it?
Spinach dip.
Oh, spinach and what is that called? Why do I want to call it antichoke? You know what I'm talking about? Spinach and artichoke. There we go. We had that. Me and Lori had that at Olive Garden. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god! Creamy spinach dip. Oh, this only has 2 carbs. But the chips that you eat it with has more. Hello, Dean. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
You can eat it.
We were just talking about spinach dip, and that is my messy kitchen back there.
You can eat it with other things.
What? Air.
Vegetables.
Oh, did I miss something? I missed something. Hold on. Let me back up. No, who's sick? I missed it. That is wonderful, Dean. I'm doing amazing. I am being super lazy today. I had all these like ideas and projects and stuff I wanted to do this morning. I woke up very energetic, and then zap, gone. Did you?
I don't have a limit on.
You don't have a limit? That could be bad. I have a limit of $250, and sometimes that's bad when you need to go to Walmart. And oh, that is my daughter, and that is a Shane Dawson Illuminati pizza. If you know anything about Shane Dawson, he's a YouTuber.
I had somebody come up to me. Her name is Zoe. I love Zoe. But Zoe was like, I want to get that tattooed on me.
And it's kind of funny that for anybody who doesn't know Shane Dawson, he made that shirt a while back, probably a year or so ago, because he was very much into the Illuminati. And then he did the Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy. So it all comes full circle. Yeah, I have an Illuminati Seeing Eye pop socket on my phone. But I don't know if I'm going to get it tattooed on me. I have several tattoo ideas. I just have not found anyone who will give me an appointment.
Did you ever message?
I messaged Matt, and I also messaged the guy in Nebraska and told them what I wanted, and neither one of them messaged me back. But anyway, that's her favorite sweatshirt. That is her outfit that she lives in, pajama pants and a sweatshirt.
It's this, my Kaylee Elise one.
And Kaylee Elise is ending her channel, which is just
Really sad.
sad. Just
But I
sad.
have a shirt.
Very sad. But she's got to do what she's got to do.
And then I have my Oh My God pig shirt that I wear with my Galaxy pants.
Yeah. She even had my daughter drew her up in that.
So, I have a present that Ariel should be working on for Alex.
Yeah, I heard.
Did you?
Yeah, I heard.
From Ariel?
Yeah, because I woke up the other morning and I had all this money in my PayPal, and I was like, wow. I don't know who these people are. Well, I knew who 2 of them were. But I didn't know this one person gave me $30. I'm like, who gave me $30? It's amazing, because if you want to donate to my PayPal, it goes to the adventures that Lori and I are going on once it is above 50 degrees and no snow. And I was all excited. Then Ariel came down and said it was commission. So it wasn't my money. So I was like bummed out. I was like, oh, that's not my money. But congratulations that you got a commission, because her art pad that she uses, the software expired and she had to pay $50 to get new software. So she really does need that money. But
Ariel!
It was kind of like a, oh yay, oh.
Come down here.
Yeah, I was like, somebody really likes me. They gave me $30 and it wasn't mine. 20 of it was mine. Just not the 30. There was $60 total and 30 of it. No. Yeah, there was $60 total and 30 of it wasn't mine. Math isn't my subject. My daughter's an amazing artist. That one right there. That's the one that I got into the fight over MFW, thinking that I was faking one of my kids because she thought she was me. Kayla stole that root beer. There's some man sitting in his car eating his bologna sandwich out of his root beer. The next time you like steal somebody else's groceries, could it be like pizza or, you know, some hamburger meat or something?
I need the Wi-Fi.
Give her the Wi-Fi. I don't get on Twitter much.
Do it down here.
I share my videos on Twitter, but I really don't get on Twitter a lot unless somebody messages me or something. There's about to be a fight. It's about to smack down right here. Mano on mano.
This thing takes forever to charge. You're a dingus. You're a dingus.
Such language. You're both dinguses. Wasn't there like a guy who had, I don't even know, he's like part of the 420 community, and when the whole like sub for sub crap was going on, you dingus people in his chat? Or did I dream that up? I might have dreamt it. Be nice.
You know.
Your sisters, you're all you got when me and your dad croak. Oh, cinnamon's good for diabetics. I never thought. I bet cinnamon would be good in my coconut latte creamer, which I can drink.
Are you gonna help me? What? Wi-Fi. You have the I gave it to you. I texted it to you. Thank you.
I didn't know if I should like get on like fighting gear or not. No, Becky, I can't do the drama anymore. I can't do it. Hey, Susan, how are you? I can't do it anyway, but right now I'm like going through all this stuff with my mom's and all that stuff, and I just don't need that negativity. I just don't need it. Will you please brag to me about how wonderful it is where you're at, Susan? Because she lives where the weather's beautiful, and you know, I'm totally jealous of Susan for having beautiful weather. Actually, it is 41 degrees here, man. About time to break out the shorts. 47. Oh, it's 47. Sorry, I can't see it. I'm blind. Just plain simple. 83 degrees. Oh, what I do to have 83 degrees.
As long as it's between 50 and 70, I'd rather have it.
Yeah, I can't deal with that. Oh, the sun is shining here. Oh, Triple D, 54. Oh, well, I'm about to catch him right behind you at 47. Drama is just something that, I just can't deal with it. No. I have made amends with a lot of people, and,
This thing is so cool.
let me see. Is this what it is?
Not in the entirety. But
This
like,
is Kayla's new play toy. It's a Nintendo Switch.
that sounds wrong, Mom.
This is Kayla's new thing.
But you want to see something cool?
I like that it's red. Oh, cool. They're little controllers. Kind of like back in the day when I used to play the original Nintendo.
And technically, they're both, like, one
So-
person can play it like this, and the other player...
Can we play Mario?
We could. Have to buy it, but we could.
Can I stream it?
Yeah. Also, this thing is portable. So, like, it has...
So how big is the main thing? We're getting schooled on the Nintendo Switch. Any of y'all know about the Nintendo Switch? I
I
don't
can't
know.
unplug it at the
I don't know anything about it.
But
Hello, Kenneth. How are you?
Mom.
I'm sorry I couldn't take your Google Hangouts call the other day. Oh, they just keep getting tinier and tinier.
And this part is a
Oh,
screen.
here. She's holding it up. It's not focusing on her, but there's a Nintendo Switch thingy over there.
This part is a screen, and you can pull it out, and you can put these in here, like this,
And then you can go see Alex.
and play Nintendo.
Awesome.
I mean, that's what I do when I'm at his house anyway, because he has. a
Are you
Switch.
taking us to the mailbox, Britt, to Tiffany? I remember when I used to have to go to the mailbox. And it's the small things in life. It is so amazing that people deliver my mail to my house now. Nobody's upsetting me, Susan. It's just that at one time there was a lot of drama that I was involved in. Some of my own doing and some not. And I just don't deal with it anymore. I have someone who anybody in this community knows that
Awesome.
she plays the Christian card for money, and she came after me, and I just like whatever.
This is the size of the games. That's not an actual game.
This is the size of the games. Like, my fingernail's dirty. Doesn't lose that crap.
No, remember when Ariel and I were really into the DSs?
Yeah.
This is like a combination of the Wii and the DS.
I feel like I need to be taking notes. I need to write it down. Everybody sends me paper. I need to write it down. Yeah, no drama. I just don't want to. Some people like the only drama that I was involved in, besides that other little issue with that lady, and I guess she's going after a lot of people on YouTube. So it is what it is. Whatever. I'm not bothered. Is that a little 12-year-old that comes into my chat, Mini Trooper Cooper? He found another channel. It's a hate channel towards me, and yeah, he got a big message from someone, and I happened to see it because he showed it to me, and I know the channel's there, I know the video's there, I don't really care. But the fact that this big old long comment was sent to a 12-year-old. But he's a very smart, very intelligent 12-year-old from the UK, so I know that crap's out there and I really don't care. I mean, no, I'm not, my channel isn't like exploding by numbers, but that's okay. I'm over it. I'm over it. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Just keep your opinion to yourself, you know? So, with better and important things. I still have not made it to the attic. I asked Dan, I said, can we get a dumpster and like put it next to the house and then up on one of the windows? Because there's like 3 attic windows. They're pretty small though. And I just throw the crap from the attic out the window. Because, you know, he did break that TV and it's up there. And, just so much stuff. Should we go up there? Should I go up there? I don't know. I'd have to find a hoodie. I have Twitters that supposedly belong to me that I don't even have. I don't do Twitter hardly ever. I have 2 accounts on Twitter. The only reason why I have 2 is, and now YouTube did away with that feature, but you could link your Twitter to your channel, so any video you liked or any video you uploaded went directly to Twitter. And I try to get my original Twitter to connect to YouTube for weeks, and it just would not go. So I was like, well, I wonder if I start over on your Twitter if that'll work, and it did. So I have a Linda's House of Chill too. That's the I'm stuttering. That is the Twitter that connects to my YouTube, and that's the only reason why I have two. That's all I have. So I have never gotten into Tumblr. My oldest daughter is really big into Tumblr. I don't know nothing about it. Other than they blocked a lot of her art a couple months ago, and that was a big deal. It's just a blog for you. Ariel posts all of her art, and gets commissions for her art too. Tumblr, but they did that whole not safe for work thing, and she does like a lot of anime, and that got flagged, I guess. Here she comes, Miss America. I'm hungry, but I don't want that dip. That's so weird. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry for anything.
I was going to say, do you want the Hot Pocket?
Are you going to make them for me?
I guess I could.
The dip just wasn't, I don't know. The dip is good. I just wasn't, I don't know. And I don't want no low blood sugar, because when the blood sugar is really low, that is a terrible pain to have. I think I'm just doing anything to get out of going to the attic, and I really got to go up there. MySpace. Oh, my goodness. Kayla actually got into my MySpace account. What was it, like 3 years ago? It was right after my mother-in-law died. She got into my MySpace. Woo, talk about a time capsule. Back when I was skinny. Back when my kids were little.
No, there's some pictures during the summertime, and we were so tan.
We all were tan.
And now I'm pale, and I burn whenever I go out in the sun.
Remember when you would spend hours trying to get the perfect MySpace background and pick the perfect song to play when people came to your profile, and doing all that HTML coding crap, and it was so difficult. And yes, you spent days trying to find the most perfect background to match your mood, and the next day you would change it. And you were in high school, Brittany. Oh my God, you're so old.
You weren't that far out of high school.
Actually, the first thing like that, Yahoo used to have a thing like that. It was kind of a blog where you could add pictures, and they did away with it. And I really wish I could get back to it, because that was around the time my dad died. 2008. Oh my goodness.
That's something that
You're such a baby.
That would be something real fun for a video to do.
I remember when my dad was in ICU. He was there for, I don't remember.
6 weeks?
No, he was there for
6
a month before they transferred him over to the other place.
Oh.
They had a computer. No, this was in 2007. And they had a computer, and I would get on there and I'd blog on my little Yahoo thing so people could keep up with it. And then the girls would play games on Pogo.
Pogo. I fucking love Pogo.
Yeah, I know Becky's around my age. I graduated in 95. I'll be 42 next month. Becky loves Japan. I have an aunt that is Japanese.
That's the name of Alex's mom.
Becky?
And Becky's around your age. She was born January 31st, 77.
Hey, that's the day I started my YouTube channel. I am younger than your oldest daughter.
But older than your youngest daughter?
But am I older than your youngest daughter? Yeah, Becky's right behind me by a couple years. I remember that. I couldn't remember if we were the same age or she was a little bit younger. I couldn't remember. Because my memory is 60 seconds long. Oh no.
Don't you have your charger?
It's over there. I have to get on Amazon and I have to order a whole bunch more chargers. I swear I'm going to order a charger for every room of this house. And I got to get an aux cord because my aux cord for my headphones broke. But they're Bluetooth. Hey, that's a short one. I have the long one upstairs. Those are the best chargers ever. These chargers right here, you get them on Amazon. They last forever and ever and ever. And look at this part. This is where mine always breaks. Look at how tough that is made. Right there, yeah. You get 3 of them for like
Did you
$10.
see my little Washburn sticker?
No, I didn't. Did I get? I'm an Ichabod mom.
No, we have to go up to Topeka sometime. And
You go down to Topeka, but
go down to Topeka and like go and roll and all that shit.
when are we gonna do that?
Sometime I have to do it before April.
Before April. It's March 11th.
So probably next week sometime.
Do I have to go? Or are you gonna do a Alex Day?
Well, it's probably going to be during a time where Alex is working. And this is something I kind of want my mom there for.
Okay. Aww.
Because it's like enrolling and seeing the campus and all that. And
Can I record it? Not stream it, record it.
when we're not with like faculty or somebody like
I
that.
can do it low key.
Washburn's a really beautiful campus.
Actually, I know there's a history about Washburn. The entire campus was destroyed in the tornado of 1964.
It's a little hot.
The entire campus was destroyed when the big tornado hit. You're watching Buffy?
That's a series I need to get into, I think. Because, like, I watched Charmed, and so, like, and Supernatural. Buffy is just on the
I
same...
thought maybe you were... Kayla binge watches shows, and I mean, when she binge watches them, she starts them and she watches them until they're done.
Alex got me on the Lucifer kick. I like supernatural shows. Like...
Susan, I was born April 1977, so I'm a few months older.
Like, Grandma got me into watching Charmed when I was real young. I keep telling Alex he needs to watch it, but he refuses. And I'm like, it's really good! At first he thought it was Bewitched. I'm like, no, it's because he was saying they made a reboot of it.
You watched Dexter in 1 week?
Oh, yeah.
What was it? Me and Kayla's watched several. We never did finish. What was the one that we were watching and then Grandma died? The Housemaids one.
Devious Maids?
Yeah, Devious Maids. We had gotten through like a season and a half of that. And we had watched all of the House.
We watched up to like season 16 or 18 of Top Model.
Yeah, we watched all America's Next Top Model.
Until season like 18.
Oh, Kayla is a big horror story person.
I haven't seen the last couple seasons.
If that's the Bates Motel you're talking about.
Wait, no. Bates Motel, I know what show that she's talking about. Bates Motel is a kind of a spin-off type of thing to Psycho. American Psycho. Right?
Oh, they have a new Charmed. Did you know that?
Yes, and people are...
Becky says it's okay.
The problem is sometimes, like...
I need a knife. Cut my hot pocket.
Sometimes, like, what I would like to have seen in the reboot is actually the actual descendants of Piper, Phoebe, Paige, like Wyatt and Chris and those kids. But
the next generation is what you're saying.
Yeah, the next generation. Because when the show ended, it ended like 2006, I think. So that'd be like almost 15 years. So they would be like about the same age that they were when the show started. So it could be like they're on their adventures on fighting evil and then having kids and relationships and like...
That'd be interesting.
Mm.
But usually reboots are not good, so.
No. This reboot, like, really has, as far as I'm aware, it has very little connections to the original.
And can we talk about the new Aladdin that's coming out for just a minute?
Will Smith.
With Will Smith being blue. First of all, I hate anything that is redone with Robin Williams. And I know it has to continue on, but
Look at this picture. He didn't even know I took it. That's how photogenic he is.
what do you guys think? Is he a nay or a yay?
He's like,
Brittany, look. Look. You're here, Brittany. Was he just being?
he was looking out the window, and I was like,
He looks like he's a model.
and then, you know what's funny? He messaged me Friday night while I was at his apartment, and he was at work, and he said, we're going to work out tonight. And I'm like, we are? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, well, this should be interesting. As I'm eating ice cream, we ended up not working out. He's like, I'm too tired. And I'm like, yeah.
That would be funny. I worked out with Kayla before.
I go hard. Like,
No, you don't.
yes, I do.
No, you didn't. You sat on the machine and was on your phone when you worked out with me.
Because I didn't want to work out. When I want to work out, I work out hard. I work out, like, I made it a goal to run, like, a mile or two when I'm on the treadmill.
He is handsome, Brittany says, and beards make the world go around, which I agree.
Yes.
I am married to a bearded man.
Alex says he wants his beard to come down to here, and I'm like, I'm fine with that. That means I can, like, style it and
Yeah.
it.
And see, now, like, Christmas time comes and I have to give him a gift because, I can buy him beard stuff.
I'm trying to. I know his little sister's birthday's coming up, and I'm debating. She likes dinosaurs, and I kind of really want to get her a big, giant stuffed dinosaur.
You know what? I did yoga. I went to Hawaii and did yoga, and they had, like, 3 different classes of yoga. And only 2 of them, I knew the one was not for me because it was, like, high-impact yoga, and I'm like, no, that's not for me. So I went to the first yoga, and it was like, I don't remember what it was called, but there was a lot of old people there, and it was my speed. And then I went to the next yoga, and I guess that's it, like, between the old people yoga and the high-impact yoga, I couldn't keep up, dude. I was, like, sitting back in the corner, huffing, puffing. I said, no, this is not for me. I don't know how you stand on your head and do the split. No.
See, I really want to do the sauna yoga or the really hot yoga where.
Oh, this was hot. They turn on the heat. It was summer. You want to go do yoga with me? Oh, you have to. Well, you'll probably get a cheap account at the Y because you're a college student.
See, I'm kind of excited to move to Topeka because then I can.
Warspring has their own clinic.
Mhm.
I remember because Tanis went to.
That way, and then
I've heard about that.
Alex said he would work out with me.
Yeah, yoga is not for chumps. The old people yoga, that was me. I like that. You know, the very end, we rested for 10 minutes to remind me of kindergarten naps. Yeah, that was my yoga. But that other stuff, man. And what's really funny is, in the town I go, there's a humongous Catholic college. And when the football players have an injury, they send them to the Y to do yoga. And it is, there's nothing more funny than seeing these 6'4", 6'5", humongous, big African-American college students coming and doing the rocking baby pose. But if you don't know what that is, you lay on your back and you grab your feet and you rock back and forth together. Well, their coaches send them to do yoga. And I went to yoga several times with these 2 football players that had an injury and they needed to stretch, so they were in our yoga class. And the rocking baby, that was just, bless their little heart. They were right there in the front row too. They I give them kudos. Come to the old ladies yoga and do the rockin' baby.
I'm one of those weird people. I really like.
I miss going to yoga. I would rather do weights than do aerobic workout any day.
See, I have the problem that, like, my legs, I'm fine. My legs are skinny enough.
I
as it
can
is.
bench press 350 pounds with my legs. Yeah, I can do weights.
But, like, or I have your legs in the fact that none of my weight is in my legs. All of it's in my arms and my tummy. And in
It's all in my tummy. Yours is in your chesticles. There's no amount of exercise that will help the testicles.
I need to wear. That's another thing. Alex is like, we're gonna go work out, and I'm like, I didn't bring out my workout clothes. He's like, what you're wearing's fine. I'm like, unless if I don't have the proper equipment to wear, I'm gonna injure not only myself but those around me.
She has to contain the chesticles when she works out.
Because they're gonna go boom, 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 boom.
That'd be a YouTube video.
Get millions of views.
Giving everybody in the gym black eyes. Boob flying here and a boob flying there. Yeah, Kayla ended up with a black eye. We have no acetol, Brittany. Hey, there's a broccoli in my hot pocket. Finally got halfway through.
Is it good?
It's good, but like,
because after it cools, you're not
I need a
supposed
chainsaw.
After it cools, you don't eat it with a fork.
Oh, her daddy knows. Her daddy knows.
What?
That you can give yourself black eye. We are not shy around this house. Kayla's not shy at all. She made Alex go bra shopping with her. Poor man thought they were cheap.
Well, he didn't think they were cheap. He knew they were expensive. He just didn't know how expensive. He thought it was more like a $30, $35 price range.
Not at Lane Bryant.
Poor naive. And they still didn't have my size.
You'll have to write down, like, give me your card and I'll go to Lane Bryant and I'll send you out and see what they have. Lori shops there.
They tried to convince me to get a credit card there through there. I'm like, yeah, you won't.
Why do you want a credit card through Lane Bryant? I can see if you like got all your clothes there, but you only go there for one thing.
Because our other clothes don't really fit me all that well. Because it's like a big and tall store for ladies.
No, it's not that tall.
Is it?
No. I can too. Kayla cannot buy hers at Walmart. She cannot get hers at Walmart, and I cannot buy shoes at Walmart, so we are just special cases around here.
Well, I had a 30-minute conversation with one of my friends because her shoes were falling apart, and I'm like, how long have you had them? She's like, 3 months. And I'm like, Haley, you need new shoes. And I'm like, I want to get them at Walmart. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because my shoes that I have will last me probably like 1.5 to 2 years. Those shoes don't last worth a crap.
You know, Dad picked up my Nikes and was going to throw them away. My flip-flops. I did the video. You know, they're shot. They're completely shot. He's like, can we throw these away? Because I just bought 2 new pair of Under Armour slides. I was like, no. He said, but you got new ones. I said, yeah, but I need grubby shoes. You know, when you have feet like mine and you get shoes and you pay good money for them, you're wearing them until the dang thing, the soles fall off.
That's my gray shoes.
You know, when I have to go through the mud to get my flooring at my friend Marcia's house, I'm going to be wearing them flip-flops.
It's a little hot.
Yeah, it is. I have 2 pair of slippers, the ones that are on my feet, my camo ones. I have a pair of Uggs that I love to death, but they're starting to fall apart.
I'm gonna open this door.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting warm.
No, I was hot last night. I was sitting there and I'm like,
My Uggs that I got for free. But these ones, oh, this is going to be so embarrassing because we won't show this part. These are my current slippers, but they're worn. I go through slippers quick.
well, at the moment, there was a part of me and I'm like, why is this so hot? It shouldn't be this hot. It was just freezing.
Oh, you're a slipper lover too, Becky. I love slippers and I love slides and flip-flops. I love Birkenstocks. I got 2 pair upstairs. They're not Birkenstocks because I cannot afford Birkenstocks, but they're knockoffs that I got at Payless.
I don't know what to do with all my work shirts.
Wear them.
Huh?
Wear them. They're everything, Brittany. They're everything. They slide on your feet. They're comfortable. You go. But the Birkenstocks, the actual real ones, are expensive. If you look at Payless, that's where I got mine. I have a camo pair and I have a tan pair or black. No, I have a pair of black pair. I'm not a big, I don't, because I have so much feet problems because of my fibro and my diabetes. I don't like flip-flops because they rub on the toe and I usually like get a sore. And I don't want no sores on my feet because that's how you lose your feet. So I do slides and I have a pair of Nike slides. The swisher's almost gone. So I wear my shoes for a while. But I got these Under Armour shoes. Where are they at? Hold on. I'll just grab one. They're on sale. This is what I like to wear. Just slide it on. Has a memory foam stuff. Now see my Nikes that Dan wanted to throw away. This is all like gone. It's all ripped. And but these are, yeah. And it was a screw up because they were $13 when they were originally $32. But in my size they were $13. And I bought 2 pairs, but I missed out on one because they figured out they messed up. So you killed Lamb Chop. Hey, didn't she die too? Yeah. Why'd you kill Lamb Chop, Becky? Thank you, Brittany. I like them. I've never bought anything Under Armour because I always thought they were kind of expensive. But, I like these. And, slides don't flop like flip-flops do, so I like slides better than I like flip-flops.
When we go to the Topeka, I'm going to take you to the Hibachi Grill. You're not too picky, right?
I hear, huh?
You're not too picky. You like shrimp.
No, actually, Lori got me to eat shrimp the other day. Like we were at, Olive Garden.
I had a lobster and filet mignon.
Ooh, yum. She won't stop singing that song. Who's singing that song, Becky? It's a song that never ends.
But when we go there...
Why are you getting all dressed up?
I'm not getting dressed up.
Where are we going?
Nowhere. These clothes are just cooler than what I was wearing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were all, Oh, gotcha, Becky, gotcha. I'm a little slow. A whole lot of activity going around, and yeah.
But
I'm still trying to eat my Hot Pocket.
have you ever had lobster?
No. I'm not big on seafood, but they tell me to eat seafood, so...
Well,
I watched this lady, she was in here earlier, Uncensored Eats. I watched her, she like does magic with lobster. She butterflies it, and...
You've never ate at a hibachi grill, have you?
I ate it. Who hot?
That's not hibachi. That's Mongolian.
Okay, well then I don't know.
This is where they cook the food in front of you and they light things on fire and...
Oh, I like fire. Sushi, I've never had it.
They have,
I don't like seafood, but I'm trying to learn too. I love crab ragu, and I'm there. I like fish sticks from the grocery store.
Their fish was actually really good. Alex ordered that, and it was pretty good. And like, it might be, it's expensive. Like, that's a place you eat when you want to be somewhat. But like, it's worth it because you get soup, a salad, you get the main
Hi,
food,
Marie.
which the main food consists of like a giant plate of rice, a giant plate of mixed vegetables, and then then whatever you order, your filet mignon or lobster. There's usually a combo thing, like you get your lobster, then your steak, or chicken and your steak, or something like that, and then you get ice cream. It's just a small little portion, though, not a lot.
Interesting. It is expensive. We don't ever have to. Oh. See, I try to stay away from expensive places. Olive Garden is about as expensive as I go. And Lori's not in here, but she wouldn't let me go to Olive Garden last time we were together. She claimed that there was no parking spaces.
Is that where you're gonna take me for my birthday?
I don't know, the El Maguey that we went to, the Mexican restaurant. I bet you don't like Mexican food. They had a pina colada to die for.
No, we're just gonna go to a bunch of places, and I'm just gonna order alcoholic drinks and see their reaction.
Make sure you go to IHOP. That was so funny.
The only time it's ever like, oh, is she 21?
Well, I wish people would dump off money in a bank card to me. I mean, my door's open. See, I'm trying to learn to like it. I'll eat fish sticks, like, you know, the frozen ones from the grocery store. And, but I really should be eating, like, my tuna sandwich because that's what the doctor said instead of this Hot Pocket. But sometimes you just can't always be good. I mean, tuna gets boring after a while. And I love crab ragoon. That's the only reason why I really like going to a Chinese restaurant. So I'm trying to open up my mind to seafood because, you know, seafood is like high in protein and low in fat. So it's really good for diabetics, as diabetics have a problem with a high consumption of fat because they have to, you know, eat a lot of meat. Oh, we don't like, well, we do, but I actually get what are they? They're like triangle shaped ones, not the actual sticks, but I love them all. My mom, my dad is from South Dakota, so we used to drive from Kansas, South Dakota, and on the way, we would stop at Rulo, Nebraska, and they have a restaurant where they catch fish straight from the Missouri River, and every time we go, or almost every time we go, we'd stop there, and it grossed me and my dad out so bad. My mom would get fish with the fish head still on it. Oh, no. Yes, Susan, yes. That's why I'm trying to, eat more seafood. Trying. You know, because I say I'm like really picky and I don't like a lot of things. It's not that I don't like it. I've never had it.
I think you would really like lobster.
My mom used to eat all that weird stuff. She's had like frog legs and she's ate, you know, pheasant and all that. Squirrel and all that. Yeah, she has had squirrel. Well, back in the day, my grandpa went out and shot the stuff and they ate it. I have had, raccoon before. Is it raccoon that I ate? I think so. I didn't know I was eating it at the time until afterwards. Yeah, I'd rather like eat the actual fish than like take the fish pills because I remember my grandma took yeah, I had raccoon. We had it like Sloppy Joe, kind of like, and it wasn't bad. I mean, I thought it was just regular hamburger until the lady told me I was eating raccoon. And deer meat, I don't mind if it's mixed. It's a little strong, just like deer meat chili is a little strong for me. Backroads, Triple E. Are you GPSing? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You know, when we go to Topeka, I am going to take you by that one house that we saw all the deer at because I think your stream people might like it.
I want to go to the Quality House.
Yes, look at not my face. Look at this.
That is pretty, but I bet the deer won't be there then.
Why not?
Because it's rutting season. That's why they're going crazy now.
Well,
They're looking for their mates. That's why you gotta watch the roads right now, because this is prime time for hunting the deer with your vehicle. Which I have done a couple times. So you're back with us, Triple E, is that what you're saying? When we were in Menards, Lori got creeped out by the antler chandeliers. And all I could think is Brittany would do that with real ones. But I've hunted deer with my car a couple times. Dan has twice, I think.
I've never hit a deer.
Knock on some wood. He had a whole family. I think I've told this story before. I was going to work, and I was taking this lady with me that lived down the street that we worked together. And, like 8 jumped out in front of me. And I hurried up and slammed on my brakes. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. It was still dark. And, I hit one, tripped another one. I think I might have nicked another one. Anyway, so, this was before, well, cell phones was a thing. I didn't have one. Neither did she. So we drove up the road to, this itty bitty town that had a hardware store in it. That's all the business that was in it, was a hardware store. And, I knocked on old man Wheeler's. Everybody knew him. Knocked on his door. I said, "Can I use your phone?" I said, "I just hit deers. I wrecked my car. And he called, please." So, he let me in and he had a rotary phone. I was like, oh, good Lord. Do you know how many times I was a nervous wreck? You know, I just hit all these deer and everything. So, anyway, finally got a hold of the police. The police was really irritated because they were about 40 miles away because I was right on the county line. And they were really trying to push it off to the other county, but I was technically in that county. So, the cop came out and he was clearly upset with me. He had to shoot the deer because it was maimed. And then asked me if I wanted it. And I said, no, I don't want it. But I did not have proof of insurance in my car at the time. So, I got the ticket for no proof of insurance. And so, later on that week, I, went up to the courthouse and I showed him my proof of insurance, cleared my ticket, it was good to go. Well, then I got this letter in the mail about a month later saying that I needed to make sure that I paid damages to the people that I hit. I laughed it off. I was like, well, am I supposed to go put a sign up in the woods to the deer's family and say, I'm sorry I killed a couple members of your family, how much money do you want? Seriously. So I laughed it off until it was time to renew my license plate on my car. And I never got the little thing in the mail to go renew it. So I called the county, and then the county switched me to the state. And for 6 months, I was driving on a suspended driver's license and a suspended tag or license plate because I hit these deer and I never did the proper, I guess I had to do the certain steps in order to do it. Well, I ended up doing it and got my license like reinstated, my license plate reinstated, but I'm like, that was a lot of craziness over hitting a deer. I didn't hit a person. Okay. I gotta catch up since I told that them story. Yes, I have seen your table. Pancakes, I like pancakes. Probably really not something I should eat, but I like pancakes. Some sugar-free stuff is good. I haven't tried sugar-free syrup. I know they have it. There's sugar-free ice cream. It's not bad. I have sugar-free Hershey's syrup. If you're a fan of dark chocolate, you will like it. You should try that, Kayla.
I was looking at it last night.
It tastes like liquid dark chocolate.
Is there Ariel on it?
Huh?
Sister?
Yeah, Ariel's down here. She's heating up her food.
So
Actually, my daughter does not like pancakes. The only
oldest
one I
daughter-
know, but
Yeah.
There's always one. You know, I went to work with this one girl who didn't like cheese. I'm like, how do you not like cheese?
Alex doesn't like a lot of things.
But cheese, we would order pizza and she would pick up all the toppings off her pizza and then toss the cheese aside and put all her toppings on the crust and eat it. Like, you are weird.
So Alex got what's that?
I've never had chicken and waffles. That is very smart, Becky.
It's a game that you would like, and I think you talked about it. And you really
Now I know. If I come to your chat, I'll know what pancakes means.
oh, jeez.
Why am I not in focus? Hello.
What is it called?
Gosh. I know I tried the chicken and waffles, the Lay's potato chips, and they were disgusting.
Is it shallow?
My dog wouldn't even eat them, and Skylar eats everything.
It's a
Because we're just weird like that, and when we see novelty stuff like that, we gotta try it.
what's it called?
Yeah, I guess it's a thing, Becky. Chicken and waffles.
Hollow.
I don't know. I've never tried it, but
Yes. I've seen it. That's a fun game.
The problem is I'm not really good at games like that.
That
so here I'm eating my hot pocket. Still wondering if I should go to the attic, but I just don't know.
wanna play Diablo or something?
Maybe tomorrow's live stream will be the attic. It'll be warmer.
Maybe later.
I think it's weird too, Becky. I don't. But I can't really judge until I try it.
Where have you been? I don't work anymore. What do you mean you don't work?
No, she hasn't worked. You didn't get the memo.
I haven't worked in like a week.
She quit. She's a quitter.
How'd you quit? Because it was a sucky ass job.
Cornbread and milk.
That was like legitimately giving me anxiety. Because
I couldn't live with her working there any longer. Yeah, that's why I'm trying this whole seafood thing, because, you know, I say I don't like it, but, you know, that's just because I brought up to, my dad was like, don't eat that stuff, it's bad for you, so.
I like how
I got this wild hair. Renegade. See it? Right here. Look, guys, it's growing.
but
It's
like,
growing.
It kind of makes me judgeful because they have
Are you going to be here tomorrow, Kayla?
yeah. As far as I'm aware.
Why are you here today?
What do you mean?
It's Monday.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Fish sticks and custard? Is that a Canadian thing? I've never heard of that,
I
Becky.
want to spend all my time with Molly.
I heard something about a new Animal Crossing game coming out.
Well, like, probably a lot of these games for the Switch are freaking expensive.
Yeah, because Nintendo never drops the prices ever.
That is so interesting. What people eat.
Like, Alex was talking about how he was kind of interested in.
That's why I like to watch haul videos.
Skyrim
Because I'm so curious as to what other people think is like good or, you know.
12 years old, or however old it is.
Yeah, imagine Skyrim being that.
Oh, start talking about fish and chips. Oh, Kate James needs to come in here and we can have our British discussion.
Play on the PlayStation 3. Why would I want to play on a Switch?
I've never watched that, Becky. I think my husband used to watch it a long time ago. I know of it, but I don't know.
The only games for the
God, these hot pockets, you need a chainsaw.
But the only games that I'm interested in for the Switch is like the new Smash Brothers game and Splatoon 2.
I have 8 people in here. Wow. Watching me eat a Hot Pocket.
I've been debating on buying it.
Listening to my girls discuss the Nintendo Switch.
It just, I just want to get. I want to get it because it's a fun game. It's really fun. You know what I do on Saturday nights? I go to Smash tournaments with Alex. And I get my.
Can you play with Alex like right now?
I don't know. I'm not for sure. Does Alex have Splatoon 2? I don't think so.
So what's everybody up
I
to?
don't think he. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm about done with this Hot Pocket.
He plays Smash
And then-
a lot. Splatoon is fun.
We will go.
That looks fun.
You know, politically correct isn't always a great thing. Okay. Hold on, I got so many.
Games on the system so far does make the
Okay, my last bite and my Hot Pocket.
like third-party games kind of make it look like shit. Yeah.
That's pretty heavy.
Please. Kind of the problem
Don't drop it.
with like a lot of the games that they have are really releases.
Okay. So. Those were good Hot Pockets, Kayla. They were good for Hot Pocket standards. Okay. I'm gonna go out here for a minute, and then we're gonna go upstairs, and then we're gonna go upstairs.
Where are you gonna go upstairs? Go to the attic.
I'm gonna go to the attic. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh no.
Your dad said, after I said, we gotta do something up there. Because there's stuff down here that needs to go up there, and I have all this wall space right here that you see nothing on. I know I have like crap upstairs that I can hang up. Yeah, as soon as I do my bad habit here. I really miss my shelf being here. I do floppy shelf. And I miss my dresser after the do floppy shelf. You're sitting on the back of the couch, or the back of the futon. But my I'm in my office in here when we get the flooring all done, and this is gonna go back into the dining room. Because, you know, if we ever have guests, they don't want to sleep in the laundry room. I mean, I wouldn't. Yep, attic time in just a minute. Oh, the shampoo I must have bought, it must not be the right one, because my head's breaking out. Have you ever been to my attic, just a girl? It's scary up there. First of all, just getting there is scary. I had to go through Kayla's room, and whew, that's no fun. And then the stairs are something else. And then my nephew and his wife and kids lived up there, and I kicked them out, and it was a kind of rush thing, and so I was still kind of trash from when they were up there. And then when we remodel stuff and we need to put stuff somewhere, it goes up there, and usually it just gets thrown. So it should be quite interesting. But I have a whole bunch of white. I just, because your kids get grown, I mean they get quieter. I have a whole bunch of like rolled drawers things, and I want to find those and just some other stuff. I want to escape my children. They're loud and they're obnoxious, and it's uncalled for. I gotta find something to put on that shelf right there. See? It's real little. I gotta find something to put on there. Love you, Britt. Knee.
How would you prefer your payment? How would you prefer your payment?
In hundreds.
Yeah. Actually, a lot.
Did you get your money from Dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they give you half cash?
They're giving money away. Hold on.
I don't have a checking account.
How about you give me money?
She's ordering a commission.
Well, I'm your mother.
It's a pain because I have to go all the way to home in order to withdraw cash.
You should be able to go to any ATM and withdraw cash.
Oh yeah, true.
Finance major.
Ooh. Apparently I don't pay attention.
Apparently.
I need to go to my car.
I'm gonna go to the attic. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then go to the attic because that would really suck if I had to go to the attic and then go to the bathroom because I don't know if I'm gonna go to the attic or not. I need to go get totes before I really.
It's weird to be wearing something other than work. Like, you know.
It's weird to look outside and not see snow.
I know. That drive home from Topeka was really weird. Because, like,
It's all gone now.
yeah.
Except for that little bitty, little tiny, teeny patch at the end of the driveway. The snow's gone, guys. It's gone. It's just nothing but mud. Kayla's going out to her car tiptoeing like she's tiptoeing to the tulips. And then I have thing 1 and thing 2 trying to find their sunbeam here. All right. First of all, I got to put Marie's blanket in the dryer because I keep forgetting to do that. So, you guys are right there.
That's adorable.
What? Oh, the doggies.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just
What
let
are
it.
you doing?
It is dry. I think I'll just lay it out here. It's just a bit damp.
I wish we had a clothesline.
I think I'm gonna look on Amazon for one of those square ones
Yeah.
because I really miss my clothesline. Got one string I gotta cut. There we go. There you go. Okay, guys. Here's Marie's blanket. Smelling all nice and clean. I'll lay it right here. Okay, guys. I can use the little ladies' room and then I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. Talk amongst yourself. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to the attic. If I don't return in a day or so, send somebody after me. Got the charger. Better get the drink. Hey, the noon... What time is it? The noon whistle never went off. Tell me it was noon. And now it's 1 o'clock. Okay, here we go. Up, up, and away. Let's see if the butthole cat is up here, causing mischief. I don't see him. Okay. You have to go through Kayla's room. to get to the attic. There we go. There's the attic. Here we go. Kayla's room. It's like climbing Mount Everest, I think. Oh, let's put this up here. Yeah, I'm gonna be huffing and puffing. Oh my God. Well, look, we already have crap. It's really not that bad up here. This computer, we had to take apart to fix Ariel's computer. She's been having nothing but problems with computer issues of late. Okay. Why did they like pile everything right at the top of the dang steps so a person can come up here and kill themselves? Because there's a wall. How people problems. Okay. All right. Now, that's, yeah. Okay. Why, Daniel, did you do, what is touching my head? Oh, like, oh, what is touching my head? Okay. We made it. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I bought this for my nephew and he left it here. Okay. Well, here's my mom's. Let's see, I really need power. Sorry, I'm huffing and puffing. Right here's my, you may recognize these. This is my mom's sewing kit. It's been broken ever since I can remember. I can't sew, but we have all kinds of interesting stuff in here. So that's that. Okay, that. No. Oh, there's a good pair of scissors right there. We gotta have them. Scissors are we can buy. Anyway, that cabinet used to hang in our bedroom for I don't know. Okay. This is all left over from when my nephew lived here. Their kids made a bunk bed out of these shelves right here. Okay. I want to go where? Me and climbing the steps. Okay, let's go over here. There's our good old chimney. I'm going to run into a problem with not having a plug-in. But, oh my God. Look. This is embarrassing, guys, but what it is. Because we had so much going on when we first moved here that we just threw stuff and then we come up here and look for it. All this over here is yarn. All the way about 5 foot deep. That's all yarn. But I need stuff that is up here. And There's a trumpet and a cornet at my feet in case we want to. Oh, Nana's cooking corner. She's gonna have a band, so I have the cornet and trumpet. I think I have a saxophone around here somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. This is an attic that part of it is floored off, part of it is not, and you have to step on the. I can't get my foot is too dang big to get through here. You have to stand on the, whatchamacallit, the trusses, or I'll end up on my bed. At least I'll have a soft landing. Okay. I'm making it. Okay, I'm on the floor. Okay. See, my house is like peaked one direction and then peaked the other. So this is peaked the other direction. I don't know what we'll ever do up here. I don't know. Put better steps up, maybe. This section over here isn't floored off at all. I think it might have been at one time. Took the supporting wall downstairs and they had to put all these braces up to brace the ceiling. Okay. Well, I hope I have battery. No, not much. So we may not be here for too long, but I can get an idea what I'm doing. Okay. So we have a fan right here that's dead. Is it still here? I don't know. To stand stuff. What are we having here? Hey, John, going. I'm just up here in my attic looking through stuff. Oh, how random of a tote can this be? We got some Bibles, we got some dishcloths, some pillowcases. Yeah, linens. Like I need more of those. What does this say? What is in here? Oh. I know, this whole bag is full of scarves that my mom made. See them? That's what that is. She was going to take them to the nursing home and never did. Okay. These totes have very little in them. So I may not have to buy totes after all. I gotta hold on guys. Since we had the mouse fiasco, I gotta make sure I have everything sealed down. Oh. You know how hard it is to tightrope across 2x4s? Whoa. I seen something over here that might be upsetting to me. Okay. Well, first of all, I will need more battery on my phone before I go any further. But is that my... It sure is. That's my humongous picture of me. This is too much, guys. This is way too much. Way too much. Way. I'm leaving. This is way too overwhelming for me. Oh, is there an easier way? Hold on. There might be an easier way for me to... Is that solid? Yep. Okay. Oh, I was looking for this at Halloween. It's a Hillary mask. My nephew left it here. It's a Hillary Clinton mask. I was looking all over for that. Okay. Oh no, I'm stuck. Grand. Wonderful. I just broke the... Oops. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this live stream because I don't want to break my neck going down these stairs. So, thank you all for hanging with me. And tomorrow I'll come up here with a charged battery and a game plan. Because, wow, this is way too much for me. So, thank you, John. Right at the moment, I'm kind of stuck in here. Bye, Becky. Thank you for hanging out with me. I might still be up here tomorrow morning. There is power up here, though. Just in one spot. So, anywho's, I will see you guys on the flip side.